Y'all, I'm dropping shit everywhere. I sounded like a parrot from like Rio. Rio. That's the fuck I just sounded like when I just did that. Ah! Those other people that got kids, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh shit. My daughter is the worst human alive. Like, girl, like my sister literally came over here and like was helping me clean up. And they put everything right back. If y'all can see behind me, look at them. You see that crayon box, papers from coloring. Y'all are the worst kids alive. Like my sister came over here to help me clean and y'all dirty this shit right back up. And under my damn table here that I sit and I do my tarot, big ass table, bigger than me. There is a candle under here that is not even mine, and a bag of fucking tennis balls. Why is my kids like this? Like I don't understand these kids. Like y'all don't like to see the house clean. I don't get it. Don't understand that. Shit is weird. Anyway, obviously we're gonna do hello. We're gonna do what the universe wants y'all to know today. Hopefully it's not too treacherous because I just did an Aries reading expansion. Boy, that shit was deep as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Deep and crazy. Now we're gonna get some advice for y'all. All right. So let's get to it. Wait, hold up. Before we get to it, I gotta make sure all the cards is up. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't followed me on TikTok, please do take your asses over there. I know all of y'all be on TikTok. Rarely people do not be on there, but okay. Go to TikTok, follow me on there. That's my username, y'all. Just like it's on here. So show your girl some love over there. Showing some stuff, putting some things in there for y'all. It's an astrology based channel, but hey, I'm still gonna do makeup on there too. So don't get too overwhelmed. Okay. All right. All right. So let's go. Let's take this off. What the hell do we need to know or need to see? Let me stop. All right. So for Aries spirits, what does the universe want to let Aries know about right at this present time? You guys, some of y'all could be living a toxic lifestyle at this present time. You could be drinking a lot right now or find yourself like drinking and partying. Some of y'all are gonna find out about like an ex of yours. I'm not sure if this is the person y'all are inquiring about right now. Like you gonna find out that they're having a baby with somebody else. So brace yourselves obviously for that type of news. No, I don't got a Scorpio moon. I got a fire moon. I can tell y'all what it is, but I don't want y'all to throw voodoo on me with my shit because then y'all will know my chart. All right. Oh, sheesh. I have 5 Scorpio placements, but it's not, the moon is not one. There's somebody that you're in separation with right now at this present time. You're trying to like figure things out. You're trying to like reflect on the connection, see where things went wrong. Yeah. Some of y'all could be feeling like shit lately, like you're tired, like you're feeling like overwhelmed. There's this sense of like, you know how like when you go to bed, right? And it's like, yo, you feel like you're carrying like the weight of the world on top of you. Then you wake up late as fuck. You missed half the day. And then you're like, oh shit. Well, damn, I woke up at like 12 o'clock and I'm still fucking tired. That's what's happening with a lot of y'all. It's kind of like you feel like you have a lot. I don't know if it's stress related or if you are actually like hustling that hard because you do have a hustle card. So you could be hustling that hard to the point of where you're fucking exhausted. So you may need to rest. Okay. You're very career focused at this time, focusing on your come up, your level up. You got somebody that keep thinking about you too. Could be a Cancer. All right. What the hell going on here? There's somebody that got vices, that has a third party, and they are third party. They in a third party, okay? Could be like friends, family, work. So this energy is given to two things, okay? They're living some type of like toxic, they're living like a toxic life because they're using vices like alcohol, drugs. Plus, they're like obsessed over like money, stability. Okay, well, this person is in this non-committal energy. They keep stressing out over you. They're watching you, like they're somehow watching you, and they feel like you're stable. I don't know if you gaslighting them and making them think you got something. I don't know, but there's a sense of them looking at you like you're financially stable and feeling like they're stuck. Why do they feel stuck? Why are they stuck? They feel like they made a wrong judgment when it came to like a wrong decision. They went with their intuition and it backfired. That's what you get. So now they're feeling like shit because they fucked up. Stupid ass. Some of y'all doing something publicly and they're getting some karma from that because they're watching you and they're like, fuck, I dropped the ball. What a fucking dummy. So they're like, shit. What do I do? Well, I don't know. Did a bitch not tell you they was watching you? Told you. They watching you. I can't repeat again that they're watching you because that would make no damn sense. It would be just like repetitive at this point. So let's just get more cards. For some of y'all, they're like trying to find out like if you talking to somebody new and it stresses them out. They feel burnt out. Oh, so you done did some shit and now you thinking I'm just like you. Well, I mean, I would be just like you if you did me like that, but okay. I know how to get even, G. This person was being sneaky in the connection, the Seven of Swords. They were lying, being deceptive and sneaky. Okay. They coming though. They coming and like, Aries, can we talk this back up again? Keeping tabs on me is wild work. Keep tabs on yourself. Work on yourself. Elevate. You know what I'm saying? Change. So that you could come as a person that I could forgive. But here your person comes all fucked up, thinking they entitled to some shit. And so they're coming in to like start this back up again. After they walked away from your asses, held back from you as well. Could be done with a water sign. They're going to come in towards you. Toxic little monsters you guys keep dealing with. Crazy work. All right. Take a look at what they want to say. Well, what your advice is for you, not what they want to say. We ain't doing all that. Wait, where's the what you want to say? Cards. I don't think I got them here. Oh, sorry, y'all. Can't tell you what they want to say because I don't got them. I got some small ones here. Actually, we use these. All right. So a new adventure is coming. Be ready. A new one. Beware of your lover's illusions. See the reality and clarity. Ah, what I told you. Told you. You are attracting the right person at the right time to your life. So some of y'all may be like, oh my God, when is my person going to come? Because all these people I meet are trash. Well, when you do the work to fix yourself, you're going to attract the right person. Just saying. Eventually it'll happen, right? But for those of y'all that still want to be gaslit and still want this past person, let's see what they want to say to you. All right. My mask keeps me safe. Tell you, a fake person. I need to fake my feelings. Wow, that's devil work. You need to fake your feelings. It's crazy work. Like, get out of here. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. Well, get your ass out of here. I think if I had Aries in my chart, I'd be the worst, honestly, because I'd be like on some other shit. Because y'all got a bad temper, and I could not with these type of people. I would just, who Lord, I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my own thoughts. Well, go drown somewhere else, buddy. Aries and Scorpio together would make a bad combo, boy. It'll be like lighting the streets on fire. All right, Taurus. What is the Taurus? We need to find out. What does the universe want to tell Taurus at this present time? You learning the something. You have a karmic lesson that you're learning from. You got Aries and Scorpio in your chart. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bet you toxic as F. Woo, Jesus. Yo. You're welcome, Millie. You're learning from someone. You're learning some type of lessons here from a karmic connection. Somebody that you deal with be playing mad games with you. They be trying to act like they want some type of like commitment with you. It's like, maybe it's something you really want because you really are like a stable sign, right? So like somebody you deal with like be like out here promising you shit and not giving it to you. It's to hold on to you though. Bye. Manipulate your mother. Anyway. You guys could have children with this person or be focused right now on like your family life. Some of y'all gonna hear about a person that's gonna pass away or passed away. You're gonna have to like go to a funeral or something like that. You may just hear about it. For some of y'all, it's gonna be like a neighbor or something like that you're gonna hear died, or a friend. Hey yo, I do not even know about nobody that's dead. Please, no. That's very depressive. I feel like the moment in time, like just for me, myself, when I hear that people like around me are dying, I'm just like, oh my God, that scares me because it's not that I'm afraid to die. It's simply the reality of understanding that you're on a time, bitch. Once they come knocking, there ain't shit you could do. And then it's like regrets, all the things you could have done and didn't do. That's what I'm like, oh, shit. We are on borrowed time, y'all. I can't waste no time with these fucking losers. All right, what the fuck is going on in here in this crazy ass reading? Damn, you in hermit mode. You're focusing a lot on like your work, something you have a passion for. Here you are, dedicating yourself, being more committed to things that you like in your life. Some of y'all is more to like work. Okay. Yep. You're walking away from somebody that has taught you some shit, like some karmic lessons here. Someone that like strung you along. They could have either offered to marry you or you were married to them. Because it's two different stories here. Okay. Oh! Man, spirits. You know, you are putting your work into things that you want to flourish. There is some investments you're investing in. Some of y'all, it's a glow up. For others, it's parenthood. Like you're putting in your work into like your kids. And those are like your investments. You know what I'm saying? But you're hurt at the present time. You're kind of like, hello, Shazzy, welcome. You are kind of like guarded and in pain. You're like observing, but you're hurt. So you've gone into hermit mode over somebody that played with you. A lover that like hurt you. Bye. Someone that just told you the things that you wanted to hear at the present time to keep you around. This reading is sad. I don't like this reading. This reading is depressing me. Now they're in the King of Swords energy. Entertaining other people. Could be friends, family. They're just entertaining other people and they're ghosting you. There's this sense of loss here. Like you feel empty. Some of y'all feel straight up abandoned. Like this person like did a 360 on your asses. Like it's a disgrace. The type of energy that you're dealing with. Okay. Could be someone that has air placements. You are simply investing at this present time in your peace, in your money, in your peace, trying to figure out like what to do in your life, like how to take the first step to like financial freedom, right? But you're like you're thinking all these things, but you're like standing like, I'm not sure what to do. So you're not necessarily like, you don't have an actual plan planned out yet, even if you're thinking about it. You're going to take the risk though. You keep manifesting stuff. What are you manifesting? What are they manifesting? You keep manifesting this person to come in towards you because you keep thinking about them. But they in swords energy. So even if they did come in, they're going to be mad cold and detached towards you. They're very detached. I don't know if like, let me ask, why is this person let me get a different deck. I'm going to ask why they acting like that. Why they being so detached and cold? It's like drinking ice water. What the hell? Like, why are you? I wonder if, like, I know they're entertaining other people, but like, be for real. Why is this energy in swords energy? They have a lot of things hidden from you, some secrets. Could be done with a Cancer or a fire sign. At the present time, you're dealing with someone that is very immature. They like to love bomb and run off. They're interested in starting this back up with you. Like they are going to come towards you. But right now at this present time, they're debating on this. They're standing like, I'd rather be single, but they feel lonely. So they're going to come in and offer a new beginning. So you got someone that just, they got, you know what I'm saying, like maybe 10 bolts in their head loose and they play a lot of mind games. So good luck with that bitch when they come around, because no, it's a no for me. They're unstable as fuck. It's a no for me. All right, let's see what this crazy ass person want to say to y'all. And then we're going to get some oracle cards. Advice. Spirits, what does this energy want to tell the Taurus collective? I feel empty and hollow inside. I cannot open up to you right now. Oh, shit. Their heart chakra's closed off. Yeah, so when they come towards to you to have like a new beginning because of death is here, and they're going to be closed off still. We are living two separate lives. Okay. How are we living two separate lives? The only way you live two separate lives is if obviously if you remain closed off and you want to do your own thing. That's how you live two separate lives. Maybe you should change. I try to run from this connection, but I crave you. See, didn't I say this bitch coming back around? I'm afraid for y'all with this one here. Seems like this person is a mind fucker. People that mind fuck you. They tell you things you want to hear while they want you. They want you temporarily. Then when they get what they want, they out. And they leave you all in shambles. Something is hidden from you. Somebody is not being truthful. Did I not tell you? They hide shit from you. They chopping all the trees in this house. Like I'm talking about, they want ham on their front yard and their backyard. Snipping all these big ass trees. Love happens quickly, but do not lose yourself in your process. Find the joy in the simple pleasures of just being together and relax. Okay, y'all. That's your reading. We're on to the next one. Out of control. Geminis. Gemini. You got a selfish prick that you deal with. My way or the highway. They be leaving you hanging. They don't provide you with no closure. They be leaving you on red. They just rude as F. They could be like getting readings on you, trying to get information on you. I mean, y'all are mirroring each other though, so maybe y'all are being rude as fuck too. I'm not talking. You not talking. That type of shit. Who is this energy they're dealing with? So someone that's 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. They coming in to try to renew this shit. Look at this bitch. After they caught some ending took place here, they caused an ending, right? Now it's like, yo, I'm coming back. Let's start this back up again. Ace of Cups. But they got an ego, a lot of pride and ego. Someone that's selfish, stubborn energy. So good luck with that. Not them showing up as swords energies. What the fuck? They've been trying to manifest you in, taking a risk by manifesting you in, thinking a lot about you. If you haven't talked to them, they're coming in. There's a conversation right here. They want to have a conversation with you. They keep like stressing about you, thinking about you, looking at you at like you're their wish fulfillment at this present time. They could be having like nightmares or sleepless nights. They also see you as very financially stable, someone that's practical and got their shit together. This person here, I'm gonna ask, hold on, before I even make this comment. This person here is like taking their time to like financially get themselves structured. So they're being non-committal because they feel like they're not where they should be in their life. It's like slow and steady wins the race, but they be like disappearing on you. Like, they mad toxic too. I got the devil. They do like this weird disappearing acts on you. Very, very weird ass person. Who is this crazy ass person? They take a long time to communicate as well. I don't understand why they're doing that. They can have addictions, codependencies to you. They want your attention. This person has a lot of pride, yo. They will reach out. It's very sexual based. Just so you know, though, they will play up on your wanting to have a relationship. They will use that to their advantage. So you got a manipulative person coming your way that will offer you whatever it is that you want, so long as they could benefit from you. They will benefit from you. It appears like financially and sexually. I don't want to tell you what I was going to say because it's no purpose, right? Y'all got your own mind. Y'all got your own mind. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. Okay, well, they got feelings for you if it affects their soul. Hopefully it's not bad feelings like anger feelings or some shit. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? This person could suffer from depression. Okay. We are living two separate lives. All you are, buddy. Okay. Some of y'all are going to be going out on like an event or some type of party, some shit. All right. Heartbreak is a part of the human experience and it will pass. Today, celebrate the love you share with those that matter the most. Oh, I like that card. Nurture your relationships like a blooming flower so they will flourish. Some of y'all need to nurture your connections, okay? All right, we're moving on. Cancers. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? I feel like I'm coughing up a fucking lung. Give me a minute, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me because you know how this app be doing me dirty. I had somebody tell me something so cute in the comments, and I was just like, girl, well, I would love to. I ain't got time like that. Somebody left me a comment saying, I need you to do a reading for us every day. I was like, that's so sweet, but I really can't do a reading every day for a specific sign. That would be crazy work. All right, we're going to see what's going on for Cancer. What does the universe want Cancer to know? Okay. You got somebody that is doing something behind your back. They could be acting deceptive or playing some type of mind games here. They're running from the connection. Oh shit, you got running tracer dynamic. They could be acting like, oh, I'm so busy, I ain't got time for you or time to talk or whatever. They acting like, oh, I'm so about me, whatever. Some of y'all are practicing self-love, but some of y'all suffer from like a sex addiction. Like it could be like porn or some shit. Like I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. But some of y'all are, you know, either beating your shit too much or fucking masturbating too much. Like you doing something too much when it comes sexually. So stop doing that. Thank you, Amanda. Some of y'all are like, you know, doing that flick of the wrist with the flower too much, you know? Whew. What's going on in this treacherous reading? Yeah, this is some of y'all are masturbating too much. You be careful because that, let me tell you something about spiritual stuff on some real life. When you masturbate to somebody or to something, let's say like as a person, well, that's somebody. You're creating magical spells. And so the last thing you want is for someone to come in and entertain you because you've been masturbating and calling them in because they're not gonna they're not going to react in the way that you would want them to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you would be just attracting in something that would end up being toxic and they would end up leaving. Plus, we are on retrograde. So a lot of these hoes, if y'all start something new with somebody right now, you be crazy because it's going to drop. Okay. But I had to mention some of y'all have a sex addiction because they kept talking about it. All right. You want to talk and get some clarity. What the fuck? With somebody that has a lot of pride, like an ego. They get attention. This person is very focused on like financial stability, wanting like a happy life, like a stable relationship with money. Okay. They're being deceptive to you about that. Oh, snaps. Here we go. Spirits don't do that. What are they being deceptive about? They're being deceptive about the relationship. Because they're guarded anyway towards you. They don't trust you. They're not going to put in effort into this connection. So even if you gave them what they wanted, they will still kind of breadcrumb you because they're guarded. They're protecting their heart space. They're talking about I'm practicing self-love, but I mean, maybe they are. Shit, I can't judge them for practicing self-love because maybe y'all did some shit. You know what I'm saying? But they're not open right now to you anyway. So we're dealing with a water energy. They seem to be holding back from you from expressing love, even though they do have love for you. They also feel like you victimize yourself, and that makes them feel restricted, helpless, imprisoned. Oh, God. What is this? They're trying to go with their spirituality, like the intuition. I have like a new beginning on a new cycle. This person, they feel like at this present time, it's best for them to just focus on their investments, their finances, and reject your cup of love. Just focus on a level up. They would like to have sex with you as well, but they're not going to tell you shit. They're in their ego. Your reading is atrocious. What is the advice here? Slow and steady wins the race. This bitch is taking a long time to come towards you. They will come towards you and offer you love, though. Eventually. You heard what I said? Eventually. Eventually. But at this present time, they're in the Queen of Swords energy, so don't even try it. Let's just see what they want to say. For Cancer, what do we want to say? For Cancer. I feel abandoned by you and it's triggering my childhood trauma. So they got some type of childhood issues they need to take care of. Some shadow work they ain't obviously taking care of. Anyway. I feel unbalanced and easy. I don't know what to do to fix this. Maybe their chakras is off. Because you got abandonment issues and unbalanced. So I'm like, somebody need to meditate and yeah. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I cannot feel emotions at this present time. Well, that would make sense on why you showed up as the Queen of Swords. My pride and my ego got hurt. Didn't I say this person has a lot of pride? So I want revenge. Ooh. I wanted to hurt you too. Oh no, bye. Could be dealing with someone that's Scorpio or one of the other signs that be loving and getting revenge. An opportunity to dress up and party is ahead. Someone could invite you out and where you will need to dress up for the occasion. Guard your heart. Not everybody deserves your trust. That's deep. I think that's what your person is doing. I'm not going to lie. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love arriving into your life. It's coming. Oh, so y'all got love coming your way. But you heartbroken. It's a part of like human experience. You just gotta like understand that. You gotta like heal, obviously. You know what I mean, y'all? All right, let's move on. Leo gang, Leo gang. What does the universe want Leo to know right now, spirits? Somebody keep like looking at your pictures or like being nostalgic over you. Somebody you don't say goodbye to. Somebody you don't want shit to do with. They could have been very problematic, whomever this was. It was like a lot of drama when you dealt with them. You could have even like had a mental breakdown. You could have even been like, yo, this got to be my karma for fucking with this bitch. That type of stuff. Yeah, you moving on and letting this person go. You focusing on loving yourself. It's like you having some type of illumination about this energy. Damn, this is deep. Deep work. Deep work. Yo. Yeah, you walking away from this shit. Some of y'all are leaving a job. You walking away, but you still hurt. You still holding back and hurt, dwelling on shit, holding on to the pain line. I'm gonna leave your ass because I don't want shit to do with you. I don't want to work with shit with you no more. But you hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all are holding on to that shit. Yep, you walking away. You trying to leave in a peaceful manner, but you are done. Done with the sauce. Done with the drama. Done with the bullshit, karma, nasty shit that you dealing with. Someone that caused you a lot of pain. You letting go, bitch. Damn, that shit came right on your road. The first top row was like, I'm out. Person caused me too much hurt. I'm done. They was toxic, whomever you're dealing with. Could have been someone that had Capricorn placements, but they was being toxic. All right. And the connection. They could have been trying to manipulate you. Yes, they was. This person put you a lot in your head. A lot about like having some type of new beginning with them, like an offer. There was something that you wanted that you felt was like everything to you, and they like played with it. Like they put you up in your head about it. It's like they manipulated you. It was like a relation. You wanted a relationship, like a high level of commitment. Because you loved whomever this was, boy. But it's like they never like gave it to you. For some of y'all, you know what they did? They walked away from that. And it caused you sleepless nights, anxieties, depression. Like, you was like fucked up over this. Because you really like felt like this bitch you could build with them. So this person you were dealing with has a third party, could have been work related or friends, family. There's a third party here. All right. They withdrew from you and was like giving to this third party. Like for real. It's like they secluded themselves from this connection. And you over here like, what's going on? I don't understand. It's like they grew an interest in something else and gave more to that than to you. Damn, that's deep. But it's like you're realizing the truth now. You're having like some type of clarity and awakening here, okay? You are looking at this shit for what it is. Like, yo, this is a karmic cycle. Like this, I'm done with this shit. Like this cycle, I'm done with this. You know, you could be done with someone that has water in their chart or water or earth. They will come towards you, but they're gonna be in swords energy, mad cold and detached towards you. They're gonna also bring up the connection, but they're still gonna be like in and out, up and down, even though they do see you. Like they're still gonna be like hot and cold because this person, I don't know if they like lost a couple of screws, but they see you as a wish fulfillment, but like they don't know if they really want to invest in this. They don't. Look at them. I don't know if I want to even do anything here. I don't know. Oh, you got a lot of bitch. You got way too many twos here. First, you got an 8. So that's karma. 8 is like what goes around comes around. What you give comes back, right? So there has to be equal balance here, equal give and take. The connection is obviously not balanced from what I'm reading. But you got too many twos. You got literally 2 of pentacles, 2 of swords, and 2 of fucking wands. Literally in a row, y'all. This bitch kept shit stagnant. They didn't know what they wanted. It was up and down, hot and cold, in and out type of energy. With this mindset of, I don't know if I should go or whether I should stay. Damn, that's some fucked up shit. Last 2. You finally seen things for what they are. Some of y'all got real bad depression. But when this person ghosted you, you finally saw things for what they are because you felt alone. You had time to evaluate the connection. You had time to wait. And you just said, fuck this, I'm healing. Good on you. You're doing the fucking work to move past this fucking scumbag. Like, for real. This person played mad fucking mind games with you, bro. I will not entertain them. I don't give a shit what they're coming to talk to me about. Go talk to the walls. All right, see what they want to say to you. Okay. Show me what, universe, what they want to say. I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. Finally seeing my worth is crazy work. The hell? My pride and my ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. Revenge is crazy work. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not emotionally available right now. Bitch, get your ass up out of here talking about you not emotionally available. Man. Best thing y'all could do is leave this behind. I would run. Shit. Oh, wow. This person's crazy. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Y'all hear that? I'll read it one more time. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. If someone's breadcrumbing you, someone's not giving to this connection 100, don't give to them. Get rid of them. You don't need no space takers. Time wasters, there's no energy for that. You know what I'm saying? Love knows no distance. It transcends through time and space. So that you can meet somebody that's in a long distance from y'all. Look into your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. Some of y'all are getting messages in your dreams. Imagine that. Yo. Virgo. Ooh, ooh. For Virgo, what do I need to know? You keep going in cycles with somebody. There's like round and round energy. These lessons you need to learn. Someone that triggers you. Ugh. Yo, we drop shit. We drop shit. This person, you could be in separation from them. They leave you feeling like you need to heal, though. Like, you need to, like, reflect in the connection. They mad shady, whomever this person is. They deceptive. They're either you block them spiritually or you block them physically, but there appears to be some blockage here. Hold on. Who is this crazy person that's causing all these crazy cycles that they need to learn from? That'll be an earth sign. Something all about their money. They keep you stuck, bitch. And then they be rejecting you. They be rejecting your cup of love. Hey, yo, listen. If you don't want me, we're not going to play this game. You're not about to keep me stuck on shit. Your actions will speak louder than words. You understand what I'm saying? They seem to have other love options as well. And that's why they're like not entertaining you. Like, it's like they're rejecting your cup of love over other people. Yeah, they give them to 2. Whoa, that's crazy. Yes. They will come in like, they're going to come in like to try to act like they want to create peace between the two of you. But like, you've learned all you need to learn off this person. Like, the cycle is complete. You know what's up. You have all the clarity you need in order for you to like run out of this. You know what I'm saying? But that's not gonna stop this person from coming in and trying to like bullshit you. You know what I mean? From trying to like reach out. You got a lot of like sexual energy in this person, but they're emotionally closed off to you. They're gonna take a long time to come towards you, but they're gonna come trying to get your attention and shit. Their heart chakra's closed though. It's like slow and steady wins the race, but they're gonna take a long time, but they will come. There's this sense of them like trying to like either give you karma or thinking you're their karma. The fuck? What the hell is that about? It's like this person cannot sleep. This person is stressed. So you did something to them and they getting karma. Yeah, they getting karma. And look, the number 8 came out. Thank you, spirits. They getting karma. For some of y'all, you could find out that this person got committed elsewhere. Maybe even married somebody else. Oh my God. Hell nah. They were investing elsewhere anyway, so. Listen. I'm going to move on because I'm not going to say what I got to say. I just feel like it's best not to be opinionated at this point. We're going to last forever if I'm opinionating. What they want to say? It's too late. I moved on and I do not wish to reconnect. See, didn't I tell you this bitch was entertaining somebody? I moved on. It's crazy work. Wow. Wow. I'm embarrassed by my actions and I feel disgust with myself. What actions? What you do? I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. So they did something and now they're like, oh, yeah. They very like up and down though. Whomever you're dealing with, it's like they go through like these moments and where they want you and they don't want you. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this person, but yeah. Was a Virgo and was already married. Oh shit. Well, that made sense with my cards. Wow. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. You need to be able to understand your person. And it seems like that was a block here, a blockage. You both were not on the same page. Okay. Embrace a sweet anticipation of love, arrival in your life. It's coming. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Hell no, I ain't gonna trust no magnetic pull over no twin flame. Fuck out of here. That's gonna be a runner chaser dynamic. Who the hell wants that? All right, so let's go to the next one, which is Libras. Oh, Libra gun. Karma is beating that ass. Hey, sometimes karma is like, you know why karma happens to people is to give them a chance to change and reflect, and they don't learn. These motherfuckers still don't learn. No matter how much life beats you in the ass, it's kind of like, yo, the universe is like screaming at you, hey, you stupid bitch, change. Hey, make right by this. And these people are like knuckleheads, bro. They still won't change. No matter what you do, what you say, or how you say it, it's just like, yo, they will like the universe. I've seen people, yo, lose it all over a relationship. And I don't mean like to that person. I mean like karma. Like lose it all. And I've seen men not apologize to that woman they did wrong. And I'm like, I don't get it. If your life was a blessing and it was a come up when that person was there, why not just apologize and say, because nobody has to do anybody. I always feel like if you don't love somebody, then that's fine, you know. But why not just say, forgive me for the things that I did, even though we're going our separate ways. Maybe in the future, when we have both worked on healing, we can maybe be friends or whatever the F, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're just bullshitting, but at least apologize. It comes a long way. Because when the universe feels like you're trying to take advantage of people and you're deceitful and you're being malice, they will take it all. They will take your finances, your cars, your house, everything. I've seen it happen to more than one person. And I've also seen those people not apologize to their person, which I think is so awful. But to each their own. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. They'll figure it out. Libra, 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 Libra. This ain't the card that even goes here. What the fuck? Libra. Some of y'all are going to meet up with somebody that's going to express feelings towards you. Be careful with like either somebody you're going to be around may have legal issues or you do, but there's some type of legal matters here, okay? Some of y'all will like end up having someone ask you to marry them. Yeah. You could hear about someone's death. You living your best life. You living in the moment at this present time, but there's legal issues here. I'm not sure if it's with this bitch or with someone else. Or just in general, maybe your ass didn't motherfucking pay your what the fuck you call that shit? Your easy pass. Or maybe you ate that red light. And they was like, yo, you owe us $75 because you ate the red light down there. Bitch, what? Y'all should research how illegal that really is, because that's an outside company. That's not even like the state or anything. Who gave y'all the right to send those tickets out? Who gave y'all the right to spy on? Like, I don't know why y'all don't boycott that stuff. Anyway, moving on. What's going on here for Libra? You healing at this present time. You in your head though. You don't know what to do about a connection. Some of y'all, you in your head about finances. It's like you want to heal faster than you are, and you feel like it's taking too long. You're like, this shit is stagnant. Like, when is this gonna when am I gonna not feel this bitch anymore? That type of stuff. You want to be happy again. Somebody you dealing with that isn't some whole energy, some player energy, could be a fire sign. Rear their head up here. This is someone you have you put in the work with them. Like you have a history here. What do they want? They're doing something behind your back. It's like a betrayal here. Oh my gosh. You could have at some point talked about marrying this energy. This person is thinking a lot about you, thinking about how to come towards you and tell you what you want to hear, basically, love bomb you, okay? Could be someone younger than you or someone that's unstable emotionally, but don't matter. They're still going to come towards you. All right. They've been thinking a lot about you. They want to revive this from the grave. Death and rebirth just came out. So it's like as you work on healing now, this person is sensing your energy loss, your energy shift. And now they want to come crawling back. So they will come in to revive this again. They will come to try to revive it again. Let me clarify that. Because the only way this can come together is if you go, okay, yeah, let me play this shit again. Let me run through this cycle again. They're very unstable though, emotionally immature person. They're in and out. You know what I mean? They will come and offer this to you. It appears like you are detached and cold and you're yeah, okay. With whomever this is. You're trying to focus on balancing yourself out. You're no longer sure about this person from your past. It's too problematic. It's giving you're finally understanding that this person does not fit in your life anymore because you're not in peace when you deal with them, right? It's a lot of fighting and shit. You're going to go with your intuition and make some decision because you're still stuck in your head about this person that you feel there's a lot of conflicts and problems with. What are they going to do? Yeah, you're going to end it, bitch. The Tower. Or at least you're going to make a decision not to entertain this because I don't think you should. You're going to cause some type of Tower moment and keep shit the way that it is with this person. This was someone that you really wanted to have a good communication, a good relationship. You wanted it all with them. You wanted a good partnership, but they was more focused on doing their own thing. It's y'all was living two different damn lives. This person was in two different books. Y'all are completely apart. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into a romance. So some of y'all can have someone that is a friend of yours that got some feelings for you. Find the joys of simple pleasure and just being together. You may need to spend more time with your person if you want them. But it look like y'all are in Taurus energy, so I don't know about that. Causing a Tower moment is crazy work too. But hey, if that's what helps you heal, go right ahead. Libra. I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. All right, buddy. Fuck, I thought that was my door. I was like, who the fuck is trying to get my house? My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I want you to hurt too. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm emotionally unavailable. So you're emotionally unavailable. We're moving on to Scorpio now. And we know we're going to get some foul shit with Scorpio, right? That's always how that works. Foul ass ish. A Scorpio. No. Scorpio. Oh, hell no. There's somebody you're mirroring. You can find out that this person knocked somebody up. If you're not talking to somebody, they're not talking to you. But yeah, you can find out somebody had a kid behind your back. Hey, yo! Finding out, oh my God, you know what? That's scary as fuck because I just got a pregnancy card. Oh God. Eesh. You could find out about someone having a kid behind your back that you used to mess with or having like a pregnancy scare. Hell no, spirits. To get 2 pregnancy cards is some other level. Like I told y'all, I was gonna have some weird shit. Fuck that. This is an energy that is reckless though. They love sex, but they're not responsible enough to like, you know what I'm saying, keep their legs or whatever closed. Maybe it's another Scorpio. That's crazy work. All right, let's see what's going on here. Who is this person that may have a love child or a pregnancy scare? The fuck? Someone that's taking a sweet ass time to come towards you. Okay. They've been keeping their distance from you. Could be an earth sign energy. Heavy earth placements this person got. They giving to 2 right now. To 2 things. So you ain't never heard of condoms or something like that? I'm just saying. Unless you are trying to build elsewhere, then that would make sense. All right. Okay. You've got somebody here that doesn't know whether they should stay or whether they should go. Okay. Person got water placements. They seem to kind of look at you as a wish fulfillment because they still have some feelings for you. But there's a third party in this motherfucker. So what are we going to do about this third wheel? I'm just saying, if you fucking and thoughting like this, like, what am I supposed to do about your boy over there? Like, don't play. Oh, Sean got my coffee on fucking around. What are they doing with that third party? They fucking somebody. Ace of Wands, yo. They seem to be trying to be at peace with a third party. Okay. That they're sleeping with. That's why they're taking the time to come towards you. So you holding back because you over there doing that work. So you can't be surprised if you have a pregnancy scare, because if you're not taking care of yourself, what the fuck? Like, be for real. Be for real. How are you gonna be surprised? That's like somebody has been having unprotected sex, saying some shit like, I'm so shocked, or oh my God, I'm scared that I may have AIDS. Well, if you're fucking without a condom and you're being reckless, do you not expect that to be an outcome? Like, I feel like Sex is like driver's license. Not everybody should have them. Too many shitty drivers and too many people that are shitty that are having sex. Some of y'all gonna find out that this person got involved elsewhere with somebody else. Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me, girl.
I have a question.
Yeah, I know that, baby. I saw the email.
Okay.
Some of y'all gonna find out that either they got married or got involved with somebody else. And that's gonna break your heart, Scorpio. It's like it's gonna cause you so much trauma that you're gonna feel like a sense of loss. Some of y'all gonna have like an emotional breakdown. Oh, that's terrible work. And that's when you're gonna close the cycle. Well, obviously, you gotta have no options. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you're gonna walk away. But. Do you have an option when you find out someone got involved elsewhere? What can we do? Hold you hostage? You gotta leave the other person? Ain't shit we could do. Like, the only thing we could do is take the bullet, bite it, and move on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some of y'all gonna find out somebody got married to somebody else. I got 4 months Hierophant. That shit's gonna fuck y'all up. I'll tell you right now. Wow. Wild work. Anything else you need to know? Wild work. You're delaying. Okay. You're delaying your progress. You're creating obstacles because you seem frustrated and like a lack of direction, like in a connection. Okay. You seem to be waiting for somebody, an option of yours in love that walked away from you. You're self-sabotaging shit for yourself. Even though you appear emotionally unavailable, you're self-sabotaging yourself by waiting. Because you're waiting for them. You're creating a restriction in your life. So you're not open to new love. You're waiting for this bitch. It's like you're sacrificing yourself. Scorpio, y'all better stop. Y'all better get out your motherfucking heads, your motherfucking skin, your motherfucking room, or your bathroom, wherever the fuck you like to chill at. Get the fuck up out of there. Stop giving people power over you like this. Fuck them and their babies and their fucking new people. Fuck them. Bye. See ya. Nice knowing ya. Good thing I got rid of you, piece of shit. You were never worth that much. Just saying. Scorpio. A deep and enduring connection going beyond your superficial attraction. True love. That's what true love is, Scorpio. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Scorpio, what? Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Well, you not, so I don't know what the fuck that's for. Hey, listen. I get it. Y'all being weird. Y'all trying to protect yourselves, doing that Scorpio shit. But protecting yourself is not the same thing as waiting for another bitch. Going into hermit mode, secluding yourself, and being weird with anybody that comes in towards you is not protecting yourself. That's called waiting. Y'all can call it protection all y'all want. Don't gaslight me now. Because if that bitch came around, you would jump out your pants. Stop playing. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. That's what they want to tell you. I think of you at nighttime when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. The fuck? It's too late. I moved on and I do not wish to reconnect with you. Fuck you. Reconnect is crazy. Move on then, sucker. Like energetically move on so you don't keep coming out of my readings, right? Because could have physically moved on, but if you're still thinking about me, then you're holding on to me. Just saying. Let's go to Sagittarius. Sag. Yo, I think I did a reading for Sag. When was it? Fuck, where's my phone? Craziest shit. I talked about like seeing 111. Like, I kept seeing that shit yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck do spirits want me to get up and go do? Don't know. So I have to listen to the reading. Today, I'm going to listen to my own reading because that was kind of creeping me out. I'm not going to lie. I even took pictures of like everywhere I kept seeing it because I kept like clicking on videos. Like, I listened to this guy that talks to like men and stuff like that about connections and shit. And his likes was 111. Then peep this. I bump into my shit and it said 111 on my own shit. So I'm like, uh-oh, hold up. Hold up. Because I remember I mentioned it to y'all that it kept saying, look, y'all, I'm not even gaslighting. Look, I even took a picture of it. Y'all see the 111? I took a picture of that because I was like, wait. Because I remember saying it to Sagittarius that if y'all see 111s, it's telling you to get your ass up and get moving. That's something you got to do. So now I'm like, wait, hold up. I got to listen to my own reading because I got Sagittarius in my chart. All right. Let's take a look. What's going on for Sagittarius? Oh, God. What the fuck? All right. You got... Oh, God. No. You got some type of karmic ties with someone that's like the devil. They're toxic as a bitch. They could have debts, be bad with their money. They seem to be feeling guilty about something that they did in the connection here. Y'all got some type of love-hate connection. Ooh. There's some love-hate connection here with somebody. This is somebody that got a crazy ass ego as well. Like they could think that they are like this is the vibe I'm getting. It's like they think that you're replaceable. They buy, sir. Shit. If I'm so replaceable, then keep it fucking moving. All right. What's going on in this crazy ass mess? Who they got a karmic tie with? This person is heavily guarded towards you, trying to protect themselves from your energy. They're rejecting you at the present time, whomever this is. Wow, bro. Ayo, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Their energy is like, I don't want you. Why don't leave? Could be dealing with a Libra. Okay. They seem to have some type of third party. Okay. They are not someone you can trust. Cancer energy. They're acting like they're focusing on like the end all be all financially, but it's really like because they want to be financially free so they can be with other people. Like they have other options in love that they're like in their mind about. So you feel like you ain't got enough to take this hoe out on a date. What else? So what are they guilty about? Okay, so they know they hurt you though. They're guilty about causing some type of trauma between the two of you. Yeah. So what they're trying to make it look like is like, oh, I'm just focusing on my money, my independence financially. That's what they're doing. So you don't even got somebody that's really sorry enough to come apologize. They're also holding back from you 4 of Pentacles, so they're not giving to this. Okay. What you should know, though, is that they stress a lot about money, especially at nighttime or their financial stability. They stress a lot about like their finances, bro. Like they very like, I don't know if they broke or what the fuck. They also stress about like not knowing what it is that you're up to, because some of y'all, like, they think you got somebody, like they're heartbroken over something. And they seem to be burdened by not knowing things about you. So there's like, this is a nosy bitch. They think you could be entertaining somebody. They seem to be in their mind about it as well, like feeling like imprisoned by their own thoughts. So someone dishonor you. It didn't work out elsewhere. And now they're like, Sagittarius must be talking to somebody, because why they not talking to me? Really? You a fucking cornball. You a manipulative ass cornball. And this does seem like some air sign shit too. I ain't gonna front, but okay. Or some Cancer shit, because Cancers will do some shit like this. They lack accountability a lot, bro. It takes a lot of work for them to evolve to the point of not doing that shit. And I've met older ones that still do it. Then some toxic energy, Capricorn. There is a closure of a cycle here. There is things that you know about this person betraying you that it's like unseen. Like you can't unsee it, right? Like you know that shit's already taking place. There's things you can't erase in life once you find them out, right? And you've known and seen this person has betrayed you multiple times. Like you know this shit is done and over with. All right? There's a lot of problems, fights here, like betrayals. You know what I'm saying? Like some op shit, you know? So there's a closing of a cycle here. However, you could choose to obviously start a new cycle up with this enemy of yours, but it's done. Okay. Yep. You could choose to start up a new cycle with them. It's right here in the cards. Because some of y'all still think this person and you could be happy. The option is here if you wanted it. But yeah, it's an ending of a cycle and you shouldn't be like revisiting that. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on here, what they want to say. What does this person want to say to Sagittarius? My focus is on my life right now. I cannot be bothered to worry about you. Sounds right. They're worried about their money. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Did not tell you that they had guilt. Regrets. That's guilt. Okay. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. And I also told you that they felt that they was emotionally unavailable. So they had their heart chakra closed. That is proof again, right? Let's take a look at what the universe is telling y'all to focus on right now. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Okay. All right. Moving on. Capricorn. Capricorn. What does the universe need for Capricorn at the present time? Someone's going to try to set you up. Someone that either you see them as a wish fulfillment or you saw them at some point as a wish fulfillment is going to like send you like a message, but it's like a trap. This could be someone that's blocked. I don't know what the hell's going on here. What? Yeah, she's home. She's over there. You want to play outside? Because it's cold outside.
Yeah.
You need to eat some food. There's pizza in the kitchen.
No.
It could be a water sign that's going to set out a trap for you. Someone you have a lot of feelings for. This is someone you saw as a wish fulfillment. Why are they doing that? What are they trying to do? What the fuck? They are gonna like start giving you attention, Capricorn, because they want sex with you. This is someone that you're currently blocking. This person is in and out emotionally, like they're hot and cold. Very wishy-washy person. They seem to be like looking at you online. This person will end up leaving after this offer, and they will like seclude themselves, causing you to like go into like some type of hermit mode and heal from them. Could be a Libra or a water energy or someone that has those placements, okay? Very immature person. They're going to come love bomb you, tell you what it is that you want to hear, and then they're going to be gone. And it's going to make you feel like disheveled. But you care about whomever this is, because like you out here talking about they your wish fulfillment. So, but they just setting up a trap. Like it's just so they can get some, you know. Advice. Okay. Why? Okay. Some of y'all, you have made a decision to focus on your money. Okay. And so you're trying to manifest in. Lord. Lord, what the fuck? You're manifesting money and love. No. Who you manifesting is not it. They are closed off emotionally. Communication from them is gonna fuck you up emotionally. Yeah. See that? Already, give me water. They're holding back. Hell no. Ooh, blow your nose. There's what? Okay. Okay. So, okay. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. We are living two separate lives. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. That's what your person wants to tell you, okay? Let's see what the oracle cards got. This person, no. What the fuck? Toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Be aware. Fucking ridiculous. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So they may come in to apologize at some point. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. Somebody you wished for is coming into your love life. See? But they closed off. So they're going to derail it. Yo, to have that come out, this oracle card, after I just said what I said about y'all thinking it's a wish fulfillment and ending in that way, it's crazy work. I think y'all should reevaluate this person. I'm just saying. Maybe take a time to like look at things from outside the box, maybe. Might help provide clarity if someone will help you as well. Aquarius. Started coughing like the exorcist and shit. Like, what is going on with this fucking cold that won't leave my body? Where's she for? I think she's in the bathroom. Dude, she came in at 4:13. She's been in the bathroom 20 minutes. I'm not a liar. You did come in at 4:13. Okay. Some of y'all could be having a workplace affair or somebody at work like you. There is somebody that is trying to get information on you. They could be doing readings. There is like somebody here wants to like get married with you. Like they want to have something more with you. Like so if you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, they want to move up, right? They want high level of commitment with you. There's a lot of secrets in this connection though. Like a lot of hidden things here. Okay. Woo! Woo! What the fuck? Oh my God, these cards flew out. Ah! All right. Some of y'all have a lot of ways to make money so that you could become financially independent, but it seems like they're stressing you out. These options are stressing you out. Why? Okay. Because like you guys just want to be alone. You want to be like left alone. You're like feeling like you don't want to deal with these things. Like there's this sense of like lacking passion for something financially. Could be like a job. Yeah. But you have other options, like, you know what I'm saying? Who is this person that wants to be in a high level commitment with Aquarius? I think she went to the basement, girl. Could be an Aries. They want a new beginning. Heavy on the Aries, bitch. That's both Aries cards. They could have Aries in their charts. All right. Person all about a level up. You know what I'm saying? What else about this energy? They see a future with you. They do think you are like a runner, like you say shit and you run off. Why are you doing that? Why are you running? Like y'all got some type of like runner chaser dynamic here. Like they feel like you say slick shit and you just run off because you lack accountability. All right. Some of y'all got somebody at work that's married that wants you. They're gonna tell you though. Yep. They're gonna tell you. They could give you like a gift. That's weird. Give that to your wife or your husband. Fuck. It could be a Sagittarius or someone with a Sag. This is somebody that is A new love. They're showing up as new love. Ace of Cups. They have like this crazy interest in you as well. But it looks like you're not interested. You're like, no. Look at your asses like. You got your back towards this bitch. You're like, I'm all set. Yeah, they married. Ooh, this whore is married. I got third party card, fucking Hierophant and 4 wands. They're married. That person's married. That person from work that's interested in you. Mm-hmm. You got a water person or someone that's water in their chart that walked away from you that has mass secrets. It could be a Cancer. They could have Libra in their chart as well. What are they hiding? Hey, yo. To show up like this is bananas. I literally just said Cancer. And this is the hiding card. This is illusions. Someone you can't fucking trust. What are they hiding? Oh, a third party from you? But you know intuitively about it. You know about it intuitively. This shit eats away at you though, bitch. Don't play like it doesn't. This bothers you.
Mom, what is this?
Oh, that is cantaloupe. You want some? I've just chopped the green part off of it because you won't eat that. You won't like that part. They're talking to somebody else. You know about it though intuitively. And it bothers you, boy. But there's nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all could feel like your ear burning, like your I can't explain that, but you feel like an ear burning or like a echo in your ears. Like that is like obviously your situation if you're feeling that, right? So let's see what the hell we got here, and then we're gonna move on to the next sign. Like you know what they say in like Spanish cultures, like when you feel your ear burning is because the person that you're with is cheating on you. Literally. Spanish people always got some weird shit, but it's probably not a lie either. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Some of y'all are closed off. Yep. Keep the sparks flying with each other and gestures of love. You guys need to get out of hermit mode. Stop doing that. You're not going to find shit in your bedroom, going to work and coming back home. Unless you got into an accident and you bumped into the fucking love of your life. Chances are you're not going to find whomever you need to find if you're in hermit mode. Let's be real. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I can tell you that. Weirdo. I need to free myself from my fears and my doubts. I'm a caged bird. I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. So, yeah, that's what your person wants to tell you. All right. All right. Pisces. For real. Like, why the fuck would I care about you and your fucking babies? Like, fuck that. Pisces. Scorpio reading always messy. You know how that goes. Pisces. Someone that's mad on and off with you, mad hot and cold, they act mad detached. You know what I'm saying? They cause you a lot of heartbreak and anxiety. It's like time's running out in this connection. Like, can't keep waiting, right? You know what I mean? They're gonna come in like, I love you, da da da. But it's not true though, Pisces. They're not saying the truth. Spirits, why y'all had to say that to me? I could have went through this whole reading thinking this shit was gonna be a decent reading. And then they said it's not true. Fuck. Who is this crazy person that's out here gaslighting? Oh God, I think it's an air sign, somewhere air. They're trying to just keep you stuck by telling you that. They keep things stagnant. They give you a lot of anxiety. They watch you as well. Page of Swords. Spirits. What is this? They're gonna come in to like show you love. This could be someone you got kids with. If you don't have children with them, they're creating something for themselves. They're very abundant right now with creations. You know what I'm saying? This bitch took a long time to come towards you. I mean, a long time. They held back. So you ain't for me, sir. Go stay your ass over there with your ghosting. The fuck? They ended things with you over a third party. They withheld from you, from having peace with you, from balancing things out with you, from having a new beginning with you because they had a third party. Okay. So grass was not greener on the other side. That's what we saying today, spirits. The fuck? Yeah, they was betraying you, bitch. Told you they had a third party. They was doing some shit behind your back with. Look at that, Son of Swords. That's why there was a lot of fights and disconnect here. First of all, there's a completion of a cycle here. You should not even entertain this person. Like, it's done, bitch. Like, what would you want to revisit this person or this energy ever again? Why would you want to let this person back into your space after all this shit that they have done? You shouldn't. Because this person has more than shown you that they ain't shit. Okay? But there's a chance for you to like open up a new cycle with this cornball. They're going to come in, mass sexually charged, wanting to get sex with you, wanting to keep you stuck. You know what I mean? They're toxic for you. 444. There you go. They're going to tell you that they want a relationship with you. They will tell you whatever it is that you need to hear so you can stay there. And they can puppet your ass. Okay? Play with you. I'm not done playing with you. They're not done playing with you. So what you going to do? What is Pisces going to do? Get the fuck out of here, Pisces. Look at you. I still have feelings for them. I can't stop thinking about them. I'm restless. Sleepless nights. Having some anxiety. For real, after all this, you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You're still going to hold back, though, from them, even though you feel that way for them. You made the decision to hold back from them. Smart. So you're not trying to give to this no more. You may not be talking to them. You have throat chakra issues. You feel like you don't know nothing about this bitch. Like they hide shit. There's too many secrets here. It's best to just hold back. Refrain from this energy. Like, don't give to this. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all feel that there's a third party here. Like you know it. Or like your intuition is screaming that there is a third party. Okay? And it's like putting you up in your head. I don't think so. Why? You're right now manifesting financial stability. So that's what you need to know. And I could have told you not to waste your time with this person, but whatever. We're not finna go there, right? They're still gonna come back around regardless of what I say. All right. I have a question for those in the chat. Okay. Let me finish the reading and I'm about to ask my question. I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. Hey, yo. What? Hello? I'm seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to find out. Sometimes I want to pat myself in the back, but I just can't reach fucking far enough. Shit. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now, so they're emotionally closed off. Dang. Let's get y'all oracle cards and then we're done. Okay. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. An opportunity to dress up and party. Someone's going to invite you out to an event. Fun times are ahead. Love knows no distance. It can transcend time and space. Your person may be at a long distance. People are snakes, girl. We don't. Okay, so I got a question for Z here. There we go. Right here. Okay. Is your name a sexist? Is that how you say it? Or a zexist? How do you say that shit? Is it like a sexist? Not sure. Because I feel like a Z is not it. I feel like it's a zexist. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ah, okay. All right. Because I was like, it was bothering me. I was like, I gotta ask. Is this how you say it? Or is that how you say it? My sister's like, oh, just say a Z. Just call him a Z. I'm like, that's not the right name. That I don't want to call him. What happened? Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna go outside.
You're a sexist. Red pill. He's a red pill. One of those red pill guys. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all about like on the relationship channel. I was thinking about going live with someone that wants to go live with us so we could talk about like just obviously relationships, you know what I'm saying? But I want to talk to y'all about like people that use things to control you. So like some people call them red pill people, whatever the fuck. Red pill men. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to try to like do like a specific time. I just don't know like when everybody's gonna be online, or should I do it on this channel, y'all? Because I'm kind of like, I don't know. The other one only has like I think 60 people, that relationship channel. What's up, Gigi? You late? We already ended this reading, girl. But I mean, you can rewind. I wasn't stressing about that. I was simply trying to figure it out. Because my sister saw it and she was like, how do you say that name? And I was like, I don't know. I think it's this way. And then she was like, no, maybe it's this way. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. And she's an Aries, so I think she was just trying to confuse me and get in my head. Because then I was like, how the fuck do you say it now that you just mentioned that? Yes, work is important, girl. I mean, for those that don't want to be in like a 9-to-5, obviously you should move out of that 9-to-5 and focus on like working for yourself. But if you don't see yourself leaving your job, then work is important because you know what I'm saying, that's where your money's coming from. You know what I mean? But as far as like the relationship channel, like, do y'all think that I should go live on here or over there? I don't know. Because there's not that many people on that. And I feel like my message is not going to get across to everybody if I go over there live. What you talking about? GP's on the other side of fear? What? 21 years, girl. I could never. That would drive me crazy. Hell no. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I don't feel comfortable working for other people. I don't feel comfortable getting up every single day to report to some agency, and then it's like you get sick or something happens and they don't even want to give you off. You want to go on vacation, you've been a slave to them, And they're like, well, you got to put in time off. And if nobody else has off, well, then maybe I'll give you time off. Like, are you fucking like on some other shit? These corporations, like when you're working for somebody else's dream, I feel like you lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she was afraid of skirt earring. But do you love your job, Gigi? You know what I'm saying? You have to love your job. Cause like, I don't know. I don't know. Even if I've been working at a specific place, for me it's like, I cannot grow the passion to make somebody else rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that eventually I'm gonna die and I'm expecting this pension that could possibly not even be there to be there. Like, no, yo, I can't. No, I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to live like that. I would rather work on my financial independence and break away from that 9 to 5. Because I know that if I'm doing something I like, something I passion for, and something that, you know what I'm saying, in the long run, I'm doing it on my time when I'm free. That's real freedom to me. Like, to live wherever I want to live and not have to worry about, oh my God, I got to go every day from 9 to 8 or 9 to 5 or 11 to 12, whatever. Some people be like working graveyard shifts at their jobs. I can't be like that. And it's just like you go unseen. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm good. You have your own office and you make your own schedule. That's amazing. Yeah. So you like your job. Me, I personally would not rather work for nobody but myself. Gigi is good as she. Oh, okay. 21 years though? I don't know. That's just too long for me. It's not like, I mean, I don't know what your benefits were, so I can't say anything. I don't know if you got like weird, crazy like bonuses that kept you stuck there. But yeah, it's kind of a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 9 to 5, they don't give a fuck about you. But you know what's even crazier? A lot of your jobs are karmic contracts that you made in past lives. Y'all should research into that. Especially if you're afraid of like not having food over your mouth or not being able to pay your bills. A lot of times people stay in certain jobs because they're karmic contracts because they're afraid of losing that. You get a raise and get a monthly bonus. Damn, girl. The fuck? That's good. That's not good. Shit, I might keep me there for a little bit, but not forever. Not for that long. I don't think so. Because I would have steered away from that. Maybe it's the way my chart placement is. That's the thing, because I told y'all that my chart says I'm supposed to be famous. So that's probably why. Because being in a 9 to 5 would not make me famous. That's just going to make me sit there stagnant. However, Gigi is also a life path 8. Life path 8s will always work to create some type of financial balance for themselves. So you will always see them at work. You will always see them giving a lot to work because life path 8s are all about their financial stability. They love their money. Okay. I was in a career for a decade. Hell no. That's how it is always. You're mentally depleted. That's true, SG. You will retire from there? I would never stay in no job to retire from no job. Fuck that. Fuck no. Fuck no. Think about this. If you got sick tomorrow, would they appreciate that all that work that you put in for their shit? Or would you be somebody that they will replace tomorrow with somebody else? That's how you got to look at it. When you give a lot to a job and you be an overachiever, you got to ask yourself, would these bitches appreciate it if I needed them tomorrow? Like, oh, would they try to replace me with the next motherfucker? And that will answer a lot. to you. It really genuinely will. Yes, they make you feel guilty for being sick. They talk shit about you getting injured. Like, bitch, you act like I purposely want to get injured, you stupid ass. But that's how it be in jobs. Jobs will always want to take, and everybody is replaceable in a job. I don't care what job it is. My job, you couldn't get into that bitch unless you had a bachelor's degree. Now every fucking bum from the street is getting hired. I don't care how desperate y'all are. Y'all hired me because I had to have a degree. Now y'all are taking bitches that got a high school diploma and associates, all kinds of weird shit. That's why I'm like, that's not for me. That's good. They let you work remote. My job, you got to ask for permission to work remote. I don't like that weird shit, but you're a supervisor though, so it's different. Yeah. For me, I like my freedom. I like to be able to say, you know, like y'all been seeing how sick I've been. Imagine me having to go to work like that. That would have been so fucked up for me. I didn't even know how I would have been able to handle the clients or anything. Coughing up my lungs, sick as fuck, them not giving a fuck. I feel like a 9 to 5. 9 to 5s are literally like this. They are like prisons. They are also like schools. From when we're little, we're being trained to like being in prison. Literally, for those that go to jail and shit like that. You're being trained to do a lot of shit that mentally you shouldn't train yourself for. You're being trained to be a worker. What do you do? 9 to 5. You get up, you go to school, 9 to 3. Boom, same regimens. You stand in line with the trays just like the prisoners do. You ride the yellow bus just like the prisoners do. It's all like a brainwashing of your mental capacities. And then you go to work because you've been taught regimen from your parents. They guilt trip you into thinking that you got to work for somebody because they couldn't manage their finances correctly. So they got mad bills and they out here fear mongering over you. I don't know. I was a supervisor to it. School, prison, and work all have something to. They all go into each other. It is a program, but it's brainwashing you so that you recognize it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, here's a good example. Okay, do y'all know how? Here's two different things that are going to really open up your eyes, right? Do y'all know how when they take children from their parents when they're little and the kids are with the attackers for 3 or 4 years, they forget who they are and they start even saying that their name is somebody else and that's their parents? It's like that. It's reprogramming. It's reprogramming. Another thing is like, that's why like a lot of people like in Afghanistan, all that other stuff, those people that were raising killer kids, like, I don't know if you guys seen that program. There was like a militia of like Al-Qaeda members that were raising little kids that they would like steal from their parents or steal from certain places. It should be on YouTube, y'all, because it was on TV. So I know it's on YouTube somewhere. Okay. They said that they raised assassins because they would steal kids that were 3 or 4 years old, raise them until 7, and they were assassins for them by the age of 7. They didn't know who they were, who their parents were, or nothing. So they reprogrammed them to basically do whatever it is that they wanted to do. Exactly like if you kidnap a kid, like I said, or like people that kidnap children, they brainwash them. So your mind, think about like if you tell somebody every single day you're fucking stupid, they're gonna automatically do something and say that they're stupid. They're gonna drop something, be like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm stupid," or "Why did you do that?" Because they're gonna say I'm stupid. So it's like your subconscious. That's the word I was looking for. Your subconscious picks up on it. The programming from when you're little up until adulthood makes you slave workers for corporations. And when you go to jail, a lot of people, they recognize the rules, regulations, the paths, and so they're okay with being in jail because they're like, okay, I gotta go to sleep by 8. That's kind of like what my mama used to do when I had to go to school. So I gotta go to sleep by 8. It's okay. Let's go off at 8. I gotta get in line and get the trace. You were doing that from when you were 5 all the way up to you was like 18 years old when you was in high school. So it's regimen. You know what I'm saying? It's regimen for you now to ride on that yellow bus and fucking eat from the lunch line. ISIS. A lot of the members from over there, there's a program on it. I think it was on, oh my god, was it in, it wasn't in Gone 60 Seconds. Fuck, I watch a lot of crime shows, y'all. My back, I'm trying to think of the name of the program. It's not Gone in 60 Seconds, not Gone 60. I don't think it was in 60 Minutes, actually, is what the show's called. It was one of those shows and where they show like the little kids, and like they show like how certain members of Afghanistan kidnap little kids and they raise them, and they're like militia killers, and they're like 7 years old. Like, look it up, y'all. It's on YouTube, y'all. Because if that shit aired on TV, that shit's on YouTube. Everybody posts shit on YouTube. And you can see the little kids, they got their face blurred, but they got like fucking guns. And I'm like, oh my God. Them little shits will kill me from a mile away because they were trained to be assassins. But those kids lost their way because that's how they were raised, because they were brainwashed. You understand what I'm saying? And so society has brainwashed us to be workers, to think that when you retire, you're going to have a pension. But what happens if tomorrow they say Social Security is gone? There is no pensions. There is nothing. What are y'all going to do? A lot of people are going to commit suicide because think about it. How the fuck are you going to pay the house that you financed? How the fuck are you going to do this? How the fuck are you going to, like, it's stressful. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that a few years back, you know, I kept getting told like retirement won't be there. Retirement won't be there for people. Like, there's people that will lose their retirement. And as time passes, I believe that shit will be a thing. This good shows about the Black Crows. There's a lot of stuff out here that will like teach you things that are like mind fuck you. Seriously, like I have learned so much in my life that if I physically wrote it down, I would look like I have ADD because I would be jumping from subject to subject to subject to subject. Seriously, like I'd be like everywhere. But there's so much that I know because, like I told you, I love to read. And I used to be like, now it's like things that I passion for that I read. But back then, in the like when I was younger, I would just read. Like I'm talking about, I would stick my ass in the library, grab a book that had a decent title, and just start to read. I know so much shit. I'm like, oh God, sometimes I just don't want to scare people. Like I tell my friends things and they're like, what? Like they don't even believe me. And I'm like, yo, I swear I read that. Like I'm dead ass. Look it up. Like it's out there because everything nowadays, you could look it up, Google it. Though you will have companies that have been paid to gaslight y'all to make y'all think it's a lie. Like y'all remember when they was doing that meta shit? How like everything that you was posting, even if it was health related, health conscious, was like, oh, that's a lie. Da, 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 da. Like they would flag you as a lie. Now Mark Zuckerberg turned around and said, oh well, the Biden administration forced us to remove that, to remove anything that had to do with health conscious or give me a minute, y'all. The one bites this is funny. No, I left, but I came back. I had to go check something. Well, here's the thing, like, there were things that were debunked as a lie and are now coming out that they were true. Regardless of who made it appear to be a lie, it's now being reflected as the truth, okay? And so you have to, like, look at life that way. You don't know if tomorrow is promised financially. So when you give a company your life like that, you could have a rude awakening with that company tomorrow, or with the government. Like, we invest from our checks on our retirement. But like I said, what if tomorrow it wasn't there? How would you live? How would you survive? So that's why it's always good to have investments, other investments like finances, stocks, you know what I'm saying? Your own business. You guys got a recession that you're not even seeing that is heading your way, like our way, like all of us is like way. There's a recession that's coming. And if you're not prepared financially, if you're not prepared physically, you're going to be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, oh my God, I should have been storing food, because now the bread is like $10 or $20 for a loaf of bread. That currency that's called cash, they're trying to get rid of that. So if you are not able to buy certain things and move a certain way, there's sacrifices you're going to have to do in order to get the currency so that you could just feed your kids or yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's always good to invest in gold or silver, particularly silver. And no, I'm not talking about gold necklaces. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about currency, coin. Remember that plate I showed y'all? They sell them. You can buy them. Listen, it's always going to be moving up. Silver will always keep climbing, and so will gold, okay? At a moment in time that gold stops climbing, silver will continue to rise. So silver is a currency that was used back in the 1800s, and it will be used again. Money will dissipate. It won't be a thing anymore. The entire world, it'll happen. And it's crazy because if y'all are paying attention, it talked about because the rich will never give you their money. Understand that. So you'll always have families that are in power, that want to remain in power, and they want to keep the poor oppressed. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? If y'all pay attention to an interview that Donald Trump had, I think it was like either last week or 2 weeks ago, they asked him if there was a recession heading towards the United States, because he was left with a lot of debt. Like when he came in, there was a lot of debt that was not there. And, you know, it's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of hard to balance it out. And he basically said yes. Like if you listen to the interview, like look it up, he basically said yes, but he doesn't know when it's coming. And so you have to be prepared with food, put food away, have like cans of things. Forget like food prep. You know what I'm saying? Forget thinking that these minor things that we have now, like our cell phones and, you know, little small things around us mean anything, because these things you won't be able to sell them in order to survive. The only thing that you need is silver and gold. Literally. I have silver that I got at Costco for $3.50. I have silver plates. Okay. What's the matter? And I have big silver coins, real big silver coins, that if I needed to, but at a certain point, I'm going to liquidate my stocks, because I'm not going to get caught up in the movement of, oh, there's no money, or all the banks took the money, or all the stocks crashed and nobody has any money. I have a lot of money invested in stocks. And so I'm going to use that money and I'm going to buy gold bricks, gold, like, you know what I'm saying? Silver bricks, you know, things that I can, when the recession hits, if things get that low, I can take care of my family and not feel like, you know what I'm saying, we have to starve or, you know, it's life. It's life, but the rich will always keep the poor oppressed, and you got to understand that. And that's the way to control us. Control us human beings. And when I say the rich, I mean like you're talking about, I'm not talking about the rich like y'all thinking, I'm talking about the rich. Like the Rockefellers. You know what I'm saying? Rothschild family. The Hilton. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking Morgan Chase. Them motherfuckers is rich. The rest of the people, they ain't shit. Eggs are like $15 right now. It's an egg shortage, SG. There's people that can't even find no eggs, which is even worse. And it's like, I feel like that's just like the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Imagine this, though. Think about this. Those that own their own home, they can buy chickens and have their own eggs because a chicken does not need a male rooster there to impregnate her. She can have her own eggs. They just have eggs just because. You know what I'm saying? So you can... So you'll trade the gold for things. Yeah, you trade the... You ain't never seen that before? Look it up. That's what is happening here in the United States. You're going to see it's going to come to fruition, what I'm telling you. What is that? You eating pizza? It does affect the rest of the world, but the reason why is because we're all one economy. Understand? Like, okay, so like this here, I'm going to answer real quick. There are sanctions and tariffs that you impose on other countries. When there is no exports and imports, you will soon run out of what is in the country. Okay? Countries make their money through exporting goods. Let's say I am, let's say I'm Thailand. Let's say I'm rich as fuck. I'm Thailand. Let's say I'm the country of Thailand, right? And the United States and a lot of parts around the world, they get mangoes from me and avocados and rice, right? They can't get it from somebody else. But they turn around and they go, well, you're going to have to pay us so that we could take your shit in. Okay? Think about this for a minute. So now I got to pay you. Instead of you paying me, now I'm paying you to sell my products and your shit. So either I take the loss and go, okay, because I need the money because I'm thirsty, or I could say, fuck you. Why would I do that? That doesn't make no sense. So you're at the mercy of the other countries that want to trade with you. If they choose to be assholes and go, well, we don't really need your mangoes, your fucking rice, and your avocados, we're okay, then what will happen to Thailand? It will be a non-existent place, right? This is just an example. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with imported goods. That's the same thing with coffee beans, with a lot of stuff, okay? This world is changing right in front of y'all faces, and half of y'all are sleeping on it. Half of y'all are shopping, wasting your taxes, acting like like that shit is gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference. Because when you're starving, will you eat those tattoos that you did on your body? Will you eat the things around you that you purchased? You can't eat those things. And so you'll have that reflection in your mind of how you fucked up. How you could have set yourself up and your family up for something other than failure, but now you have to be dependent on the government. What will happen? Think about this. If they say, can't nobody get no food stamps is done. Program of food stamps, Medicaid is done. What you think people are going to do? They're going to go to your houses. Well, I don't know your house, but they'll definitely come to my houses. Shit, because I live in the suburbs. They'll try to come over here, fuck with us to take our food and our resources. And people will die because you don't know who's on the other side of the door coming into your home. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact, I'm not going to let nobody come into my home. I'll shoot your ass dead. That's just plain up. So it's all a thing about numbers. Unfortunately, if there's more people outside trying to get into my house, into my shit and what I got, then they could end up killing me and my kids and everybody in my home. It's a thing about numbers. One thing I told my kids' fathers was that I was going to teach them to shoot so they could defend themselves. If things were to happen and there was to be a war or someone's trying to get in and your mom's unavailable, I need y'all to be able to defend yourselves, defend your sisters. So I want to teach them how to shoot guns. You know what I'm saying? So that if something was to happen like that, they can shoot these people. You know what I'm saying? But if you have your kids worried about this so much and not using this or these to read, then your kids will be like, with a phone that no longer exists, with a phone that they won't be able to even connect to. They will hide in the closet and wait to be killed. So you have to teach your children how to survive in this world, how to grow food from the ground, how to fucking wait for the chicken. Like a chicken will give you fucking eggs. You don't need to buy eggs. Buy yourself a couple of fucking chickens. You'll have your own fucking eggs. Yeah, one potato a day. Yup. This is 100% correct. Because bread was too expensive to even be like sold, to be bought. You have to have a lot of money to buy bread. That's correct. And at times of war, food is scarce. Think about when they first announced COVID. Wasn't all the hand sanitizers, the toilet paper, and all the water bottles going off the supermarkets? It looked like a desert zone. Baby milk not available. There were so many mothers talking shit about how they can't feed their babies. You got a tip, my love. Pull that shit out. That shit is free, love. The shit that Americans worry about is just fucking mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Dumb shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you don't got toilet paper. Take some broken shirts or clothes that y'all got that are fucked up. Rip them shits up. Use them as toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to have some... Listen, you can wash that shit in the washer. A lot of people are not self-efficient. They don't know how to fucking stay alive. They don't even know how to grow corn. They don't know how to grow an onion from a fucking onion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we raising people that can't even stay alive. All they know how to do is how to text, call, fuck, and go on TikTok. They don't know shit. Like I told y'all, I know so much that not every female could sit in a table with me because I would literally make them look stupid. There's one specific girl that is very smart, and even she is like, no. She's lost a couple of battles with me, and I've walked away from her. I've been like, bye. You don't know shit. The most stupidest thing in the world right now that I see that society has is nobody wants to hear anything. Nobody wants to learn. Everybody thinks they fucking right? I could physically sit here and preach some shit to y'all, show you authors that have said this same exact thing, meaning people have done motherfucking research. I'm not just saying shit, right? And you always have a naysayer say, well, that doesn't mean it's true. Well, you're a fucking idiot because at this point, what the fuck? I can't save you from yourself. You are the type of person that you can see it with your own eyes and you'll try to fucking negate what you just saw. So it's like, I'm not here to save the world. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are like in a delusion they need to wake up from, because by the time y'all snap out of your delusion, it's going to shake your foundation. Especially like if you know, listen, I've always said one thing that I stand by, and can't nobody take me out of that. You know what I'm saying? Having land is the best resource you could have at this present time. Being far away from the city areas is the smartest shit you could do. Those people that have land are fucking smart. You gotta be far from the city, because when shit breaks out, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to see motherfuckers coming when you're in the land. Another thing is you'll be able to grow your own shit. When you have your land, you can have chickens, cows, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a wealth of abundance in land. But if you don't use it correctly, then, you're going to be obviously in a problem. You're going to find yourself in a pickle. However, land is where it's at. You can grow corn. You can grow fucking vegetables, whatever, from seeds. And you can continuously keep them growing. All you need to do is keep those seeds. When you cut into that pepper, all them seeds, put them away. Each seed is a fucking vegetable, bro. But what do? We gut the pepper and we throw them away. Stupid. We don't think, shit, I should probably grow me a fucking avocado tree, because those take like 8 years or some shit like that. I should grow me some peppers and onions. God knows. You know what I'm saying? People that grow up in the country are the only ones that are going to be in a better situation, and not ones that are close to the city neither. I'm talking about the ones that are far out.
Like the Amish.
The Amish, smartest fucking people ever. I don't know one motherfucking Amish. Because I'll tell you right now, if I had to go into the mountains, that'll be a bitch I would take with me, an Amish. They can build you anything from the fucking trees. They can grow whatever because they grow from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Americans are dumbed down by society and computers and TVs and stupid family and friends that don't know shit. People that hate women, people that hate men, shit like that, dumb shit. They're not focused on meal prep. How can I keep this food from going bad? How can I do this? How can I do that? Like, there's a wealth of information on how to protect yourself if you found yourself in this situation, but I could bet you $100. There's a lot of people that will not be able to do it. A lot of people cannot even do it. There's people that can't grow you a cucumber. There's motherfuckers that are so dumb. Like I had somebody the other day, they was like, a chicken does not need a male chicken to have sex. And I said, what? I said, you didn't know that chickens self-hatch eggs? Like they just have babies. They don't have to have sex to have babies. She was looking at me like I was crazy.
It's better if they do.
She's like, well, I have a rooster, so I thought that he was fucking the chickens. Girl, I was like, oh my fucking goodness. I had a moment where I just was like, Lord, swallow me whole. This bitch is dumb. You don't even know that? How did you not know that? All you need is a bunch of female chickens and they have a bunch of eggs. Why the fuck do you need to go buy eggs? Because you depend on large corporations for your food. If you grow your own shit, because you have your own land, you can have your own chickens and your own shit. Half of the stuff that keep you alive will only keep you alive if you're smart enough to learn to put yourself in a position in life to stay alive. That's what people don't understand. You're playing chess with your life. Y'all are all playing chess. Those are y'all that keep using your money for dumb little trinkets and shit and dumb stuff. Oh my God, this and that. You're going to find yourself looking stupid when you can't fucking eat with them things you bought. You can't even sell them because those things ain't going to worth shit. You're going to find yourself like, oh my God, here I am. I have no land, no chickens, no cows, no gold, no silver. All I have is all these things that I acquired throughout my life that I'm so proud of, but they can't do shit for me. They're going to look at y'all like, we need gold. We need coins. We need silver. What do you have to bring to this table? Or you're going to starve. And then here we are. For those of y'all that fucked up and did not listen. I've been telling y'all for months. Since I first opened up my channel, get y'all some bricks. They got them cheap. As a matter of fact, I told y'all when gold was $2,000. Get y'all some gold bricks from Costco. Costco gold, last time I checked last month, was at $2,800. Gold is rising. Not everybody can fucking pay that much money for a 2 ounce. You know what I'm saying? But I told a lot of y'all. And it's on my Facebook and my Instagram. At the end of the day, it's like you're going to reap what you sow. And you're going to have to depend on people that you don't want to. Right now, we largely depend on these grocery stores to provide us with food. What are they doing? They're killing us slowly. They're poisoning our fucking food. We're eating garbage food all the time. Then you wonder why you bloated. Then you wonder why you fat. Then you wonder why you sick. The stuff that we depend on them to give to us, that they charge us so much money for, has chemicals, toxins. I bought corn from the Amish, grown.
It tastes so good. They have worms.
So sweet and so good. I ate that shit, and I didn't have not one bloated session.
And it don't.
I eat the corn from a grocery store that they're charging, what is it, $5 for 4 cobs? That shit bloats my stomach and gives me a stomach ache. You know why? Because the Amish don't put no chemicals in their shit. And a lot of the corn cobs, I have to throw away. Like, I would have to cut a piece off because they would have worms, caterpillars in them, eating them, because the regular stores use chemicals like Roundup and shit like that to prevent those caterpillars and those bugs from eating their produce. But I would prefer to cut into a thing and cut whatever's been affected than fuck around and eat some shit that's been sprayed with Roundup, which is known that to have cancer. Okay? You're eating so much bad food that places like California ended up taking things to court so that boxes were labeled as GMO. And no, they're not in the front. They're at the bottom. They'll say things like modified or chemically processed or things like created from. Hello? And this is what you're paying $15, $20 for to eat, to feed to your children and your family. You're killing yourself slowly. Then you wonder why you're stuck with cancer, diabetes, lupus, this, that. I hate how doctors lie so much and say lupus is hereditary. That's a fucking lie. It's a lie. It's not hereditary. No autoimmune disease is hereditary. I hate how people lie like that. Research it. A lot of people hate. They hate people that use natural herbs. Our ancestors used to use natural herbs. The Taino Indians used to use natural herbs. The Mexicans, used to use natural herbs. I don't know about the ones now that are integrated into like American society, into Western society. But the Native Americans, they used to grow corn from scratch. And the corns will have different colors on them. Like the cobs will have like, some will have like purple, different colors. It wasn't like all yellow, like that shit you see at the store. That's fake shit. But here we are. And we as a society are failing ourselves because we sit here like, oh my God, let me go buy that shit. Let me go pay for that milk from that cow that had a hole in the side of their stomach full of pus. Be for fucking real. Where are we today in society that we allowing this shit? Why are we not saying, okay, no, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to be a part of that. Why are we not stopping that? Why are we like acting like that shit is normal? Why are we acting like it's normal nowadays to eat unhealthy, unclean food? The first time in decades, the Amish voted for the Republican Party because the Democrats took their food and tried to destroy their seeds. Yes, there is, I think that the Democrats did that, it was Monsanto, so farmers were forced to have to put pesticides or they weren't buying their food. So they were losing mad crop. They weren't able to pay for their equipment. And it was all what? Democratic parties of the White House that were involved in that are part of Monsanto. Look it up, y'all. It's all on here. And it's so sad because it kind of makes you feel like you don't have an option in life. Like you either do what we say or you get fucked. You get nothing. We shouldn't have to pay for food or living. That should be free. That should be fucking free. That is wrong that we have to pay for those things. But that's a whole subject for another day, y'all. I'm not even about to get into all that. We eating dead things. Yeah. Chicken not from the supermarket. It's not even real chicken half of the times, but yeah.
I'm supposed to be eating it.
There's fucking food dyes that countries like Europe will not allow you to put in their shit. Red dye and blue dye cause cancer. Have been known to cause cancer, so much to the point that the United States knew about it because they removed it from makeup. And they started using bugs instead for the red colorants in the makeup. They started using beetles to create that color because they knew it caused cancer. But you're feeding it to our kids in our fucking cereals. Yeah. You're feeding it to us in juices, you pieces of shit.
Red dye has been linked to
red dye kills people.
It's been increased to ADHD.
Oh, and it's linked to ADHD too. It's bad for you. But you give that to our kids. You sell it to our kids for fucking $8 a box of fucking cereal. A lot of times they put it in like it's nuts if y'all really start to read the back of your bottles. A lot of words are disguised to trick you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, those big words.
A lot of words, when you Google them up, you're like, a lot of people don't know that sucralose is sugar. Tell me why. Why the fuck would y'all have aspartame in gum? That is that shit that you used to make tar for the roads. You have it in yogurts, you have it in gum, and it's being given to people. What did a Subway get sued for? By the food babe. Because there was a chemical in there that was used to create yoga mats that was being put in the breads. Why would you need to do that? Oh, for preservation. No, you're killing people. You're killing people, and that's why you got sued. There's so much chemicals. In Europe, potatoes are actual potatoes. They're potatoes. They're French fries. You know what I'm saying? You go over here to these places and like McDonald's ain't even giving you a real French fry. Oh, vaccines are horrible. Vaccines are so horrible, but people are so fucking blinded and dumb. It's crazy. I personally don't use just any random thing on my skin. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a shitty ass bitch. I use very expensive stuff, and they always gotta be clean and organic. My toothpaste is organic. It's free of everything, even dyes. Like free of everything. I kid you not, I can show it to you. My mouthwash is free of everything. Lotions. I use mostly oils for my skin. I can't really say I'm a fan of lotions, but I use oils for my skin. I used to use coconut oil. I started using grapeseed oil. I make my own skin oil, so I use my own stuff. Yes, and some, oh my God, yeah, titanium dioxide. But you know what? Some makeup companies have banned that though. Titanium dioxide has been banned from certain makeup companies. You have to look at where you're buying from, if they have that or not. Because a lot of makeup companies don't use that no more, especially like more expensive companies. You have to look them up because they don't normally have that anymore. Soaps is dangerous. My mother always used to tell me something so important. My mother used to tell me, take a look at whatever it is that you're going to put on your body or you're going to eat. Would you give that to your kid, knowing what you know about it? And I go, hell no. So there's a lot of stuff I don't fuck with when it comes to my skin. Coconut oil is very good for your skin. Very good, especially for your hair. Cinnamon is good for your hair. Rosemary, a lot of things that will make your hair grow nice and healthy. Cloves, great for your teeth and your hair. But all those things we're talking about, those are herbal, natural remedies that a lot of people frown down upon because you have been brainwashed by society, by corporations. You know what I'm saying? By large enterprises that have framed into your mind that you need a Crest or a Colgate toothpaste so you don't have cavities. That you need motherfucking Nivea for your Nivea, whatever, however the fuck y'all say it, as a hand cream or a cream. You're clogging up your pores, then you wonder why you got 700 zits on your face. I ain't never had a zit in my entire life, y'all, ever. But I also don't just put anything into my face. I use castor oil on my face. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know how good black seed oil is for not only your body, but your skin, your face. If you have rashes like eczema, things like eczema come from vaccines. ADD, all that shit, they come from vaccines. It's been proven. Yo, my daughter got a vaccine injury when she was a baby, and I thought, oh my God, I will never vaccinate my daughter ever again. If my daughter survives this, I will never vaccinate her. I was forced to vaccinate her to put her into school. I first homeschooled her. Then she wasn't like meeting their standards because she wasn't like liking learning. So I had to pay for her to be privately taught. Then after they seen that she was like, okay, then they was like, all right, well, I was like, let's put her back in school. She was like 8 or 9. And I ended up like having to vaccinate her because they forced me to vaccinate her. I did not want to vaccinate her at all. Let me tell you, and I only did it because of a piece of shit ass job that I felt at that time that I needed to go to, and I should have just left it and said no. Let me tell y'all, my daughter got a vaccine injury and she could not keep her mouth closed. She was 9 months. They gave her 4 vaccines that day. Do you know that when I called the CDC, you know what these bitches told me? Because I reported to CDC. I said, yo, they're now mandatory in the USA, but they wasn't before. They forced us to do that, to force kids to have to get vaccinated. Back when I was young, I think maybe there was maybe 30 or 20 vaccines. Now it's like 60 or 70 for kids. You don't need all that. You're just trying to kill people and give them shit. So when my daughter got vaccine injured, I called the CDC. And the lady said, I said, I want to sue. There's something wrong with my daughter. And I said, I need to know, is this something that comes from this vaccine? So she got the DTaP, which a lot of women have had spontaneous abortions from that. You should never give your kid that. Okay. She got the rubella. Was it rubella? Is that what it's called? There was 4 vaccines they gave her that day that he claimed there was nothing wrong with her. She spiked up a fever. She looked mentally like disabled. Like her mouth would not close. It was so difficult for me to feed her because her mouth would not close. She was 9 months. She was with a crazy fever. She couldn't hold her head up. I started praying to God like nobody business, y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I said, God, I promise you, if you ever let my daughter get out of this, I won't find myself in this situation. I will not find myself in this situation ever again. I listened to a doctor, and that was what fucked me up. I called the CDC. You know what they said to me? She said, all that stuff that you're reporting that's happening with your daughter, it is a side effect of these vaccines. But they don't tell you that. These pieces of shit doctors don't tell parents that. And she said, there's also a side effect of death. Why the fuck would you not tell me that pumping that chemical into my 9-month-old baby could kill my kid? I would have said, fuck no. You want to know what's even crazier? I went to the doctor because I was fucking lit, y'all. Understand me? Like, I was mad. My daughter was a healthy walking baby, and she looked like she was retarded. She looked like, have you guys ever seen mongoloid kids? How they have their mouth open and they can't keep their head straight. They're always spitting and shit. That's how she was. Okay. I said, I have a video of my kid before I came into this fucking doctor's office. And my daughter was fucking walking, bro. Happy as a kite, eating like crazy. And she comes out of here and she looks mentally retarded. She looks like a mongoloid. I said, that is not okay. I said, you guys did something to my daughter with that vaccine. He would not take responsibility for that shit. He was like, no, it has to be something else. I said, the CDC just told me that's a fucking part of the vaccine. I said, do you even know what's inside of those vaccines that you're offering these parents? This motherfucker said, no one's really going to sit there and read that whole pamphlet. Yes, I would. I would do that to my kid. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, fast forward. I reported to the CDC. You can't sue vaccine makers, so you're out of luck. But I said I will sue the doctor. I don't give a fuck. The lady from the CDC told me to like keep them up to date, see what happens. So basically what I did was I went into like Facebook, and well, you can't sue those motherfuckers. I went onto Facebook and I started doing all kinds of research. I followed this page that is of a guy that talks about holistic stuff, and they talk about how you could detox your kids from vaccines. and they tell you about these salts and these things you could do. And I started doing some of them slowly, and I started to notice that she was getting back to normal. And the doctor had this motherfucker had the nerves, bro. I changed out that practice immediately. He had the fucking nerves to tell me, oh, that must have been a spontaneous, sporadic reaction. See, I told you everything will be okay. Motherfucker. Is you serious? A spontaneous reaction? That is part of the shit that can come from that vaccine. And you lied in my face and said it wasn't. The fucking government told me it was. Because I recorded the conversation with the CDC, y'all. And then I found out that it wouldn't have made a difference, the recording, because you can't sue vaccine makers. So my daughter would be right now, if it wasn't because of the universe and God and all the crying I did, she would have been retarded, like mentally retarded from a vaccine. Because my daughter could not even keep her mouth open. She couldn't even eat. I had to take her to the hospital so she could be fed through IV, bro. My kid couldn't. I was crying so much, I thought I was about to lose my effing head. Yo. Like, and this doctor was like, it was a temporary thing. I told you it would be okay. You are fucking ridiculous. You should be unlicensed. Like, why would you even look at a parent and say some shit like that? Like, you didn't go through what I went through. Like, I had a fully functioning kid that was fucked up for weeks, bro. And I think she still would have been fucked up had I not went and did things my way, had I not listened to my mother, who's like a fucking health nut and was researching mad shit to give to her and gave her practically everything under the sun. I don't even know what the fuck made her better, honestly. But my mom was fucking freaking out. My mom was crying. Everybody in my family was crying. They're like, they fucked your baby up. And I was like, and they won't even take responsibility. And the crazy part is they would not take responsibility. They would not admit to it. And then when I would start talking shit to them about it, they would act like I was acting crazy. Like, I was like, yo, parents need to be aware of what they're doing to their kids. If you have a child, be aware that these doctors will lie to you. They will sell you shit that it is not true. Don't do that. Hold off on every vaccine you could possibly hold off on until it's ready for them to get it if they need to. If you don't even believe in that shit, like, that's why the Amish go to specific schools, because, you know what I'm saying, they don't even get vaccinated. They don't believe in that chemical shit. Not only that, you want to know what's crazy? It's been linked through study that eczema, ADD, ADHD, autoimmune diseases come from vaccines. And this is stuff that's slowly, finally coming out. But people are like blinded to it still. People online are like, oh, that's not true. I'm like, y'all are stupid. This is what will kill society. The lack of wanting to know the truth, the lack of learning, the lack of understanding. You're being shown the truth and you still saying it's not true. How many times people were sitting here saying RFK was a liar? How many? How many times was people sitting here saying, oh, that, you know what I'm saying, Fauci was correct? Didn't it come out in drones that he was lying about everything? And what people doing? What people would still do right now today? This is all Google shit. You could Google it up after I'm done with this live. You can go on YouTube and look it up. What came out to light? That being 6 feet apart was not going to stop you from fucking catching COVID. That wearing masks was not going to protect you from catching COVID. But here we are. And all these people are like, oh, my family died from COVID. Listen, your family was already sick with some underlying shit. And when they got COVID, they got taken out because it was so strong that it fucked with their immune system to the point of killing them. I ended up in the hospital with COVID. I was in their lung unit because y'all see how I get sick with a cold like this? I had COVID and I was worse than this. Like literally like this, okay? I was in a lung unit for I was in there for 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks, and they released me. Y'all, you should see how skinny I got too when I was in that bitch. Because I couldn't even barely eat because I couldn't stop coughing. Let me tell y'all something. If I would have had some underlying issue, y'all would not be talking to me today. But because the bitch was healthy as fuck, that's why I was able to survive that. The doctor that because I went to the emergency room, the doctor that attended me said, you have the most serious reaction I think I've ever seen from all the patients that are here from COVID. He was like, and we have a lot of them right now in the unit. He was like, your body is freaking out. He was like, he's like, you can't breathe. Your oxygen is extremely low. They had me on like a oxygen mask. Every time I was coughing, I was pissing myself in drones. Y'all, peeing myself crazy. I couldn't even catch a breath. That's how bad I was coughing. They had me on a mask and they said that it was still not moving. They was like, we're pumping oxygen into you and it's still not, your body's still not taking it in. So you know what they was doing? They was giving me medicine to go to sleep, and that's how they was giving me oxygen. He was like, if your body don't change, I gotta put you in a coma. I was like, oh no, you're not gonna do that. I don't trust stuff like that, y'all. I got COVID 5 times since that shit came out. I've had it 5 times. When the motherfucker said he was gonna put me in a coma, I said, nah, because I'm paranoid about shit like that. I don't believe in that. I believe that motherfuckers say that so they could turn around and kill you and be like, oh, she just died from this. Nope. You're not putting me in nothing. I'm not giving you consent. Crazy part is the paperwork you get when you sign into the hospital, when you log in the front desk, says that doctors have to do whatever it is that they see fit to keep you alive. So it doesn't matter if you say no. If you walk in with a gunshot and you are about to lose your leg, it doesn't matter if you say no. They will do whatever it is that they have to do, including chopping all your arms and your legs, if that is what they feel that will keep you alive. And so I said, oh God, it's time to pray, ask my spirits. And I said to my I was telling my spirit guides, and I said, if y'all want to take me, then take me, but don't let these people kill me. Like, I was paranoid, y'all. I was like, I said, do not let them kill me. Because I don't trust nothing. Nowadays, these doctors be on some other shit. There is factual data coming out for those of y'all that are like donors, coming out that they tell the people, the family members, spouses and shit, that your person is dead or that they're brain dead. And it's coming out that it's not true. Doctors are talking finally on it, saying that shit's a lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, that. And I always told my daughter about that. My daughter never believed me. I'm like, yo, when they say, people think that they're doing something good. When they hear, oh, your family is dead. No, keep your family on a ventilator. Don't listen to them. They're lying. There's doctors now coming out saying that if you were dead, if you had no activity, your heart would not be pumping. So what they're doing is they're telling people that are donors, family members, oh, they're dead. And they turn around, they disconnect them, and they go take their organs. They're killing you while you're alive because they cannot take your organs if you are not alive. Your organs would cease to exist if you are not alive. Hear what I'm telling you. You cannot be a donor if you are a dead motherfucker. So therefore, you're alive. There's doctors, you look it up, y'all, that are coming out finally. I was like, finally, somebody's fucking talking about this, yo. Because this shit was hidden. And it's still going to be hidden. There's still going to be people that are going to be, I don't believe them. That's on you, buddy. No, you cannot refuse care. It's in the paper. When you go to the emergency room, it's on the paper on the bottom. It says it on there that they can cut your organs, your legs. Sorry, not your organs, your legs. If you came in with a gunshot wound, it says on there that they would do whatever it is that needs to be done in order to save your life. It says it on your paper. That's why when you sign into the emergency room, you should read everything, especially that fine print. That fine print will fucking trip a lot of y'all up. Trust. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Daniel. That's true too. Facts. My father had passed away from lupus, and they was telling his wife to say that they were paying her money to say that he had died from COVID. She said, fuck that shit. And that's a true story. And I said to her, well, shit. I said, that's extra money because, she was alone and she's older. So I was like, shit, you might be needing that money. I understand the purpose of the not wanting to say that thing because she didn't want him to be seen that way. But I said, he's already dead. Why don't you just take the money? Like, she was like, I'm not going to do that. It's a fucking lie. She's a moral person. So she was like, no. Cancer 2, never get a biopsy. It opens up the tumor and the cells spread. That's fucked. That's fucked. You still can refuse care? So why is it written on a piece of paper that you can't refuse? Well, no. Well, here's the thing. You say you can refuse care, but I'm talking about when you walk in for care. You can refuse to have your legs chopped off if you're dying, because it says it on the papers in the emergency room. You can't. That you're signing saying that you would allow the doctors to pursue any methods possible in order to keep you alive. So if they're saying that your gunshot wound has prevented you from having your legs, they no longer work, and they can cut them off, any part. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can't if you're unconscious, right? Facts. But it's crazy because they told me that at the hospital. Because when they talked about they was gonna put me under, I said, you're not gonna put me under. I'm scared of that type of stuff. Like, I feel like a bitch could put me under and fucking I won't wake back up. I'm paranoid about stuff like that, yo. There's certain things I'm paranoid about. I'm paranoid about being in confined spaces. Like, if y'all notice, I kept like cussing and I was freaking out when I was in the submarine. Yo. Like I cannot be in an enclosed space like that. I start to have panic attacks, y'all. I'm like thinking, oh shit, this room is like closing in. Like, honestly, I'm so paranoid with certain shit that I can't even be in an elevator when there's 5 motherfuckers in it. I will leave the elevator. I can't. It gives me like anxiety. Like, I'm like, this elevator's gonna fall. We're not gonna be able to breathe. I start thinking crazy shit. There's things about me, y'all. I am claustrophobic, okay? I fought 20 years in the military to maintain rights. Look up your patient rights. Your family can pick for you. But don't you have to have a thing for your family to be able to speak on your rights? A proxy? Don't they have to be listed as a proxy? You guys almost got arrested? Yeah, that's what they do. They try to fuck with you. My mother was not allowed into the hospital to see me when I cracked my ankle because they said that I was like dying. I had broke my ankle and my body started to like freak out. And so when I came out of the surgery, I don't know if I was allergic to something, but there was something wrong with me when no, that's a lie. It wasn't even my ankle. I'm sorry, it's a lie. It was my gallbladder. That's the one that did it. I ended up in the emergency after the surgery, and they said something's wrong with her body. We've never had nobody had this issue. It's a very rare amount of people, but some people do die within the week. They wouldn't let my mother see me, and my mother was fucking flipping. She was like, "You're killing my daughter. That's what you're doing because my daughter needs to be seen by me. I need to get in there." And my mother said, "How the fuck is my daughter dying from you guys removing a gallbladder?" And so they had brought in a surgeon from another state to see what the fuck was wrong with me because they couldn't figure it out. And he's like, I just think that her body is just reacting to all the medicines you guys are giving her. And that's why it's shutting down like that. So basically he was like, stop giving her that stuff. They kept me sleeping with medication until my body passed the 1 week. Like, I was barely even up. I don't even remember the entire week, to be honest with y'all, because they kept me under all the time. Mass murder scam. Oh, not everybody has family. That's true. That this is that thing, but it's facts. And you have to have a proxy. That's why you need a medical with called advanced directives. You can get 3K a month. 3K a month for what, SG? What you talking about? $3K a month SSI for what? Well, there's more to it. How is a mask that's just gonna go over your nose that's completely open, bottom and top, gonna protect you? This is not like back in the days when they had those pelican masks that were like made out of gas and shit. Yeah, those would have worked because you had an oxygen tank. Yeah, he basically said it was the medications they were giving me that was basically practically killing me. They was looking at each other like, what? Like they didn't believe him, but he was brought from another state because the doctor that operated me, he's like a very known surgeon. So he was afraid my ass was about to kick the bucket. He was like, what is wrong with this bitch? Because when he sent me home, I told y'all about this before. I was dying in my mother's bed and a spirit tried to get in me and they actually tried to take me out. And I did walk out and I saw a lot of ice everywhere. Everybody was made out of ice and they told me to jump into the water. And that's when my mother woke me up. I was going to die. And then I went to the hospital. I was there for 3 days. And the nurse was like, we have to get you moving because they was getting me off of like the stuff that they had me sleeping on. She walked with me maybe 4 steps and I passed out. And she said, oh, hell no. There's something wrong with this girl. They was like, she just fainted. So the doctor was like, okay, there's something wrong. Let's get another professional. And they flew somebody, I think it was from Pennsylvania. I remember because he was like, what?
That's my makeup.
It's okay. I remember because he was like, oh, he was like, let's see, does this hurt? Does that hurt? Like he was pushing in certain parts of my body. And I was like, everything hurts, but I was so tired I couldn't even speak. And he was like, I heard you fainted when you walked a couple of steps. And I said, I don't know. I think I'm just really like depleted, tired. Like I thought it was just, I was weak. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, it's the medicines that's basically doing that to her. Get her off every medicine.
On me.
They give medicines in the hospital so you sleep. Well, they had to because I was damn near dying. That's why they had to put me under. I don't know. It's in my book bag. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm going to take it.
I was sleeping all the time too, but I had my gallbladder taken out. And my body, initially when I got out, I felt like I was like very sick. But when I went home, like my energy completely flew out of my body. I was so drained. And that's when I told y'all that I was dying. My mother called 911. They took me back into the ambulance. And that's when they started like treating me. But when they was treating me, they was putting me to sleep, but they was pumping me with like 100 different medications. And thank God they was able to bring that specialist from another state. And he was like, this is what's wrong with her. And once they stopped the medicines, I was able to, after like a week and a half, I was able to get up. I was able to walk downstairs to get some food. I was able to take small like baby steps to recovery, but just from a fucking gallbladder removal, what the fuck? Sleeping off them is crazy. But that could be from like medicine though, because some medicines will put you to sleep. The paper masks were a joke. Yeah, they were. Yeah, shadow mask. Who you talking to, SG? Yeah, baby. Almost, but I'm about to get off right now. What do you need? What do you need from me?
I just need something from you when you finish your life.
Did you put makeup on?
No.
Who are you asking if they had a spiritual experience, SG? Where's Brianna going? To KK's?
Going to KK, yeah.
Looking like that? She going to KK? Okay. Anyway. None of the stuff that they told us during COVID was true. It's been coming out not only from Mark Zuckerberg, but also from fucking Fauci line ass. It's not here nor there. They still forced a lot of people to not only lose their jobs, which they're all getting reinstated, but that doesn't mean shit. You still lost your job. You still struggle, had to deplete your savings, all kinds of weird shit. You also have people that, you know, lost relationships, marriages, connections, all kinds of stuff that ended up getting sicker from getting a vaccine. So, yeah. I pass on. Yes, they will try to jump into you. That happens a lot. That happens a lot. I've seen a lot of dead people when I'm in the hospitals. I hate going there. It's crazy how they like flock in drones. That shit is weird. They flock in drones in the hospitals. Like it's where they stay. That's what it is. Yes. Yeah. So when I was dying, I was laying next to my mother. I had just been released from the hospital from the surgery. And I was laying next to my mother. My mother's very spiritual. So she was sitting there, like, you know, just watching me because my mother likes to, you know, protect my energy and stuff like that. And she was like, don't worry about it. I'm here to protect you. Because, you know, when you're sick or when you're healing from something so big like that, spirits try to like hijack your body and get in. So basically, I was laying down and I kept going, And she was like, what the fuck is going on? And what I saw was my house, but everything was ice. The house was, well, my mother's house. The whole house was made out of ice. The outside was made out of ice. There was only one small entryway, like a small like pond area in the middle of this place. The whole town looked like it was ice. And the spirit came in through the window. And I said, oh, hell, what is the spirit doing in here? And the spirit said, come with me. And I went with it. Said, come with me. It's time for you to go. So I grabbed the tan and I climbed out the window. And my mom heard me talking. And that's how she stopped it. I said, where are we going? And the spirit said, it's time for us to go. You have to get into the water. And I told my mom, is it because I'm a water sign? And my mother said when that was happening, my body was trembling, like I was like under ice. And it was because I think what it did was it took my spirit out of my body. Well, shit, I walked out. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. And that's when she noticed it was happening. And she kept praying and praying and praying. And she was like, you're not gonna take my daughter. My daughter sees dead people though. And she said that, my mother, forgive me. My mother sees dead people. She said that another reason why she knew something was happening to me was because a dead spirit woke her up and told her, wake your daughter up, wake your daughter up. And she kept trying to wake me up and I wouldn't wake up. I was just moaning. And that's when she was like, oh shit, something's not right here, you know? And my mother was like, I couldn't get you to get up. She's like, I could not get you to get up. And I was like, it was like, it felt cold, but I was just like, all right, well, they see through spirits telling me I got to go with it. So I'm going to go with it. And it was like, you just got to go into the water. And I was like, that's it? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, okay. My mother was like, no. I could hear her too, but I couldn't do nothing. It was just a clear glass spirit. Like it was a clear, it looked like water spirit. It was clear. And I was like, damn, imagine if I would have jumped in that bitch. I would be dead right now, boy. That's crazy work. From a surgery. A miserable, regular ass surgery. Like, what the fuck? But my mother said that a spirit woke her up and told her to get me up. She said she heard me initially, but she didn't think anything like that was going on. She was just like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And when I wouldn't wake up, that's when she started to like freak the fuck out. And she's finally able to like snap me out. And you know what's crazy? She said that I said to her, and I just died laughing. She said that I said to her, why did you wake me up? I'm dying. That's what she said. That I said. I was like, I'm dying is wild work. Like, yo, if one of my kids said that to me, I wouldn't let them sleep. Like, I would just be like, you staying up, bitch. We staying up today. Water is new beginnings. Now, I think that bitch was trying to kill me, son. I'm not gonna lie. I think that spirit was trying to pass me over to the other side and shit. And the reason why I think that it was water, maybe because I'm a water sign. I don't know. I mean, I've never really like looked into it, but I just assumed that that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Bye, SG. I'm about to get off anyways, SG, because I've been here since like 3, yo. I've been here for 3 hours, y'all. I'm about to get off anyways. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you still here? Yeah, so that was a situation that happened with me. But it's so crazy because had my mother not been there protecting me, y'all, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be here today. I'm not gonna lie. I just felt comfortable to go with. I was at peace. Certain spirits walk up to you, you know what I'm saying? You're just like, fuck it, you know? I was sick. You got to understand I was sick, right? So when your body is sick, you're vulnerable to spirits fucking with you. You know what I mean? So what the other sign is, a new beginning? Oh. I don't know if it was that. Maybe another chance at life, probably, but I don't know. Because that's when my mother took me to the hospital when she noticed I was dying. She's like, my daughter's dying. Like, I told her that, which is interesting. I said, I told you that? She goes, yeah, you said I'm dying. Why you woke me up? I was like, oh, fuck. Hey, yo. That's why anytime, y'all, it's so funny. My mother, she's older, obviously, but anytime that I become sick and I'm definitely not young, you know what I'm saying? Anytime that I become sick or something is wrong, my mother always comes to stay with me. She's always near me or around me. When I broke my ankle, she was around me. When I had that shit that I told y'all about the gallbladder, that shit was her fucking death scare pretty much. When I gave birth, I fell into a fucking body shock. Like my body just like the air and everything decided to like deplete out of my body. I don't know why. I was shaking like a fucking nutcase. They couldn't get my body to stop fucking jumping and shit because I had like it was like I don't know what kind of shit it is, honestly, but some people have issues with childbirth, and I'm one of those people, right? So my body goes into like a shock and where it thinks it's cold, and they have to put like heating packets. So when I had my daughter, not the last one was a C-section because of that. When I had my daughter Gia, that ended up happening. But when I had my first daughter, I had a forceps delivery because I was too young and I couldn't push, and I started to like pass out. So the doctor did forceps delivery. He was like, no, He was like, the baby's oxygen is going, the mom's oxygen is going. We're gonna have to think. It was too late to do like a C-section, an emergency. So basically, they cut me open and they took her out with forceps. All right. I don't even think they do that anymore, but maybe they do. Mind you, my daughter's 24, so that was a long time ago. My second daughter, Brianna, she fucking like, bro, when I tell y'all like that, this girl here, I don't even know how I gave birth to her. I just don't know how I gave birth to her. My daughter, Gia, I almost died with that girl giving birth. And my mother stayed with me all through that. My mother was like, nope. After that shit happened with my gallbladder, my mother was like, I'm there. I'm staying with my daughter. Watched me, kept waking me up every other hour. I said, Ma, why you waking me up, yo? I need to rest. She was like, I got to make sure you're all right. Because these spirits be trying to hijack your body. Yeah, my mother's very spiritual. Yeah, she reads cards too, yeah. But not on YouTube. She doesn't do that.
She knows a lot of spells. She's more like a spell person.
My mother does higher level magic, though. Had you taken meds before that happened? What, with my childbirth? When I gave birth to Gia? I wasn't on no meds. It was just my body went into some shock. My body just freaked out and my oxygen levels depleted. So they put the mask on me. My body would not stop shaking. I was like a fucking, like, I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I was just like, it was like a fucking complete shock. They were like, mm-mm. So they wrote on my chart that my body has issues processing, which is crazy. Processing the process of childbirth, that they think that my body starts to shut down due to pain. First of all, I have a high pain tolerance. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. I just don't. I just think that I just don't do well with childbirth. Like, I could not have like a childbirth at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people like have their babies in their tubs and all kinds of crazy shit. I don't think my body could do that, because it just goes into like a shock. It goes into like a weird shock. And it's happened a couple of times. It's not just one person. It happened with my last daughter, but they were prepping the table for C-section for that one. So they were able to stop me from things. They actually put me under. They gave me so much epidural, I felt like my chest was about to explode.
Ew.
That's how much epidural they gave me. I said, yo, motherfuckers about to kill me. They put an oxygen mask. I couldn't even breathe when they did my C-section, because my body started to like break down and started to shake, and my oxygen started to drop fast. They were like, what is wrong with her? It's in my fucking chart. My sister's over there acting crazy. My sister's like, what the fuck? My sister's like, if my sister dies, we're suing this hospital. It's in her chart. She cannot do well with childbirth. She needs to have a C-section immediately, or that baby will kill her. It's happened before with her other children. Her body, it just shuts down. Her oxygen just starts to like basically get out. The lady, the nurse is like, she'll be okay. This and that. We're preparing the room. And my sister's like, okay. My sister's saying she can't breathe. And the nurse is like, we'll come back. So they bring the anesthesiologist, this really nice Asian guy. He was like talking to me. And he's like, so I've been told that you can't breathe. And I was like, no. And he's like, so do you think that you will have a reaction with the epidural? Mind you, I can't even talk. And this motherfucker making me lose my last little bits of breath. And I'm like, oh God. I said, I don't know. Like, what the fuck, y'all? The doctor, I'm not. So they take me to the back and they put epidural. Mind you, my water had already broken a long time ago. They was waiting for no reason, because they thought it was like a lie or some shit, even though it's written in my chart. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And they ended up taking me to the back, and they were like, so we know you have complications with childbirth, so that's why we're here to assist you with a C-section, all this other shit. And I'm like, okay. So they ended up like trying to like give me something to make me woozy. Yo, I thought I was about to fucking like faint. I said, what y'all gave me in the oxygen thing? Because I am feeling very like sleepy, tired. I don't fucking know. Like, I was feeling like depleted. And she said, oh, the only thing we gave you was epidural. I said, no. I said, I can't see well. Like, my eyes is like, they were like, you can't see well. I'm like, y'all bitches gave me something. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? To like calm me down, to shut me the fuck up, that type of stuff. Because I kept saying I can't breathe. And so when they put me under, I couldn't even communicate with them anymore. They just started hacking away at my stomach pretty much and fucking took my daughter out. And my sister was like watching everything. She was like, what are you guys like? Because my sister, I don't know how my sister did that shit. It probably was the Aries in her that allowed her to sit there and watch a whole C-section, because the bitch recorded the shit too. I'm like, why would you record that? She's literally sitting there looking at everything, paying attention to the doctors. And she's like, she asked one of the doctors, well, if there's no problem with her, why is there like 15 doctors in here? Oh, because, you know, we did read the chart and it says that your sister has problems with childbirth. So we just have these doctors here just in case. This specialist is from this unit, that unit. My sister's like, what the fuck? She having a whole mental breakdown. On the other side, she's talking to my mother. She's like, they're gonna kill her out here. Da, 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 da. She's being dramatic and shit. And my mother's like, I'm getting over there right now. Let me get dressed. I'm gonna have your brother take me over there because my mom don't drive. I'm having your brother take me over there. And she's like, they're not gonna let you see her. They have her in the back. They're cutting her stomach open. Da, 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 da. They're doing this. They're doing that. And my mother was like, put me a fucking speakerphone. They were like, you can't have a phone in here, basically, unless you're recording it. You know what I'm saying? You can't have like a phone. Like, you can't talk. You know what I mean? And she was like, that's the father and the grandmother. They're on the line. So if something's wrong with the baby, then he wants to talk to you guys. And they're like, we can't talk on the phone. Like the doctors was being assholes and shit. He wanted to know what was happening. You know what I mean? But it was a crazy moment. If it wasn't because of my sister, boy, listen. You Keshe, you have to go to cleoandbree.com if you want a reading. It's on this website. That's where you book your readings with me. I think they do with wisdom teeth too. I don't believe everybody is Mr. You know what? Honestly, I think they gave me some. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe that all they gave me was epidural. I genuinely don't. There's no way that I would have felt that out of it with just epidural. Epidural numbs you. It doesn't cause you to get dizzy. It doesn't cause you to like feel like you have no energy. I don't know. I've had epidural before. I know. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like they gave me something to like put me out, like to make me woozy. Because it was like an emergency C-section thing. Because my baby came earlier than she was supposed to. You dramatic as a... Yeah, my sister was acting crazy, y'all. She was calling everybody. She called the dad. She called everybody. She was like, hey, this is what's happening. They're going to kill her. My mother was like, oh, no, I'm getting over there. I'm going to see my daughter. She's like, they're not going to let you back here. They're hacking her up. Yeah, I was like, yo.
Yeah, TT's very dramatic.
That's that Aries in her, yo. That's that Aries in her, bro. That's that Aries. That was an Aries movement. She was being mad and dramatic. But I understand how she felt because they wasn't listening. They wasn't even reading my chart. How do you not read a chart for a patient that came in 1 month early in labor? You're supposed to read that. And then you're trying to downplay my birth issues. You're talking about how it's okay that if I ended up going into labor, that basically that they would be able to attend it because they have enough doctors there. You're not listening. She said, you're not listening. I remember she was yelling at the nurse. It was a Russian lady. She said, you're not fucking listening. She was like, she cannot push a baby out. There is history of this problems with her. It's been with all her kids. She faints during child labor and her body freaks out. Her oxygen levels deplete. Do you not fucking read her chart? And she freaked out. And the lady was like, come down. We will take a look at that. Da, 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 da. My sister's like, oh my God, these motherfuckers. I was like, oh God. I'm glad though it was my sister, not my mom, because my sister handled that like a G. My mother, my mother would have been fucking kicked out of that hospital in handcuffs. My mother will get crazy on those motherfuckers. Yeah, my mother and my sister said they would sue the hospital. My mother was screaming on the phone. She was like, I will fucking sue you if my daughter dies. And my sister was like, they're going to kill her, Ma. They're not listening. And she's freaking out, having like a mental breakdown. And I'm like, I can't even breathe. I can't even talk right now. Fuck all that. I'm trying to save my breath, my energy, and my fucking voice. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just at that point. I was like, fuck it.
Wait, Aurelia?
With Aurelia, with you, the doctor ended up poking you in your eye because your heartbeat dropped so much to the point, and I passed out during child labor. That's the reason why they put that in the chart.
How was the doctor poking me in the eye? Didn't she have like a nail?
Yeah, she had heterochromia in her eye. Her eyes were green, and they caused trauma to her eyes because when I was in, like I told y'all, when I was in labor with Gia, they ended up basically like having to stick both of her hands while I was fainted. I'm like, why would y'all go on my pussy like that? That is crazy. I fainted and they pulled the baby out because they said that her oxygen level dropped down so bad that the baby would have died if they didn't do that. So when she stuck her long ass nails, she poked my daughter's eyes and they had blood on them with her nails. And I tried to sue y'all because I sure as fuck contacted a bunch of attorneys and they said, well, at least your daughter's alive. Yo, what? Good night. Good night. I'm about to get off anyways. Good night. Good night. What happened? Okay. Oh, yeah, they will try to ignore you, but listen, my family does not play. Okay. And my daughter, you know, her father is Italian, so he comes from a lot of money. He was ready to come for these motherfuckers. He was like, I'm on my way, but I'm in Canada because he was out in Canada. And he's like, how the fuck did you want to labor a month early? And I'm like, yo. I said to him, you could either come and receive your daughter or not. Like, you could stay over there. Like, you have that option. He's like, of course I'm coming, but I'm in Canada. And I'm like, don't know what to say. It's going to take you a couple hours, but you can get here. I'm sure of it. You know, but with Giovanna, that was like my sign that I was not able to like push a child out on my own. Because Giovanna, like my body, it just shut down. And the lady was like, oh, it's due to the pain and all this other stuff. And I said, I have a high pain tolerance. I get tattoos, piercings, and I don't even flinch. You're saying that my body can't handle childbirth pain? She's like, it can't. It shuts down. It thinks that it has to like shut off. Thank you. I'm about to end this live though, because I've been here forever. It's like 6:30, y'all, and I've been here since 3 doing y'all readings and shit. I gotta get some shit done today. Thanks. You know what's crazy about Gia? She's the only one I actually planned to have. I was like, my clock is ticking. I'm about to be 30. I need to have a child. And I ended up getting pregnant with her literally. And it's the only one that I actually planned out all my kids. My last daughter, the little one that y'all always see, I got pregnant on birth control with her. And she was born with a bunch of kidney issues, like a lot of problems health-wise. This one right here, the little one. That one. I was doing bodybuilding. And y'all, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day because we're going to be here forever. But I was doing bodybuilding and all kinds of shit. I was drinking vitamins, supplements, this, that. And I was strong as fuck. Like my body looked really good. Find out I was pregnant. How the fuck am I pregnant on birth control? They're like, well, it happens to a small percentage of women. I said, you know what? I'm done with this shit. All those, I said to them, so how? I said, is this going to fuck my kid's body up or something? They're like, well, we don't know yet. Okay, well, you don't know yet. So I ended up finding out she has kidney issues, all kinds of stuff. She had to get surgery at 6 months, all kinds of bad stuff, y'all. But like I said, that's a whole conversation for a whole nother day. I'm not doing it right now, y'all, because I will have to literally explain detail by detail, basically how I got to that, y'all. But thank you, everybody, for joining me today during this reading and the chat, obviously. You know what I mean? I will see y'all. What's tomorrow? Friday, right?
No,
Tomorrow?
Wednesday. Damn, look at me. I'm already trying to end the weekend, y'all. So I'm going to do an all signs for y'all for tomorrow. It's going to be like a mini reading. But I wanted to let y'all know real quick before I close the live. So what I decided to do was, because I felt like it was going to be too complicated to do it the other way around, I'm doing Aries in English and Aries in Spanish. And so all the signs will be like Taurus in English and Taurus in Spanish. So if you speak English and Spanish, or if you know how to do the subtitles on here, you'll be able to get double reading, and maybe you'll find some messages in there. Because a lot of the people that are following me, they don't necessarily know English, the ones that are speaking Spanish, and I feel like it's also gonna help me cater to the Spanish audience, you guys. How many do I have of what? So tomorrow, I'm gonna post Taurus in English and Taurus. I'm doing it tonight, but I'm posting Taurus in English, Taurus in Spanish. All right, you guys. Have a good night, you guys. I'll talk to you later.